Yes, I can't really explain it why Tobor and I have a strange relationship where I refer to him as father, I think. Yeah, this is not gonna be explained well because there's no good explanation for it. But whenever we visit him, we make him talk in his funny accents and say funny things. It's wonderful. Anyway, right, okay. Let's try and get into a call with Tobor, and then we can get started officially. Then, before I do, let's start by watching the trailer together, shall we? The trailer is quite a spectacle, especially for an indie developer, and it's one of the memorable things you have. So you have about this game that I'm sure everyone who's seen it will talk about. So we're going to have a look at the trailer, and then we'll jump into a call with Tobor. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready? Okay, turn the lights out. It's time.
Out of the mists and shrouded memory of prehistory comes a man. Brow wreathed in the blood of the slain. The trophies of the doomed heaped upon his name.
Here's Matt himself.
And his power, placed in the palm of your own hands. Planet Tobor brings you an action-adventure the likes of which you've never seen. Explore an open world full of mystery and danger in new, breathtaking, barbaric processing. Engage enemies and terrifying creatures in fierce, positional, and skill-based combat. Arm yourself with the weapons and gear of legend. Level up to increase your power. Forge new equipment and gain the favor of the gods. Subscribe to the Planet Tobor Megadex to get access to tips, tricks, and all the latest codes to help you become the barbarian and bring the Argeshi Empire
Megadex
to its knees. Get your loincloth. Get tough. Get revenge. Get savage. The Shard of Gosen.
What
Coming
a
soon to your
spectacle.
home computing system.
Coming
Sword.
soon.
Sorcery. Revenge. Savage. The Shard of Gosen. Product rated B for barbarians only.
What a delight that is. So let me jump in a call. Yes, let's get a savage, shall we? So without further ado.
Last time on developing.
Oh no, it's auto
my
playing.
game engine.
Stop it. You ruined a beautifully. Right, I need to see the barbarian. Right there.
Trophies of the doomed
Okay.
heaped upon his name.
All right, we didn't get spoiled by some tutorial video. There we go. I'm in the mood now. I'm in the mood. Right, now we'll speak to Tobor. Should he be brave enough to answer the call?
Danathy,
Danathy, hello.
my son.
Father, how are you?
Love what you've done with your Twitch channel, my boy.
Yeah, it's only you who has inspired me, Father. I saw what you were doing, and no, this is weird. Hi, hello there.
Dude.
Hello. Looking at the levels on OBS, it looks like the audio is good. Can chat just let us know? Does Tobor and I, or I should call you Matt, right, rather than Tobor?
Whatever's easiest. You know.
It's a bit less weird than Father, so we'll go with Matt.
A little, yeah.
Yeah,
Err on the side of not dad, I guess.
Yes, I mean, it's in the public eye, it's probably the safest bet,
yeah.
right? I mean, yes. Okay, great. We are sounding good, apparently, and I love your dulcet tones. It's an absolute pleasure to speak to you, good sir. So
I do my best.
yes, you do. A voice actor, as among many other skills, I'm sure we could say. But okay, so what I normally do right at the start is I'll introduce to stream how I know you. And why I like and respect you and why I asked to talk to you. So, yeah, I guess when I started streaming back in 2017, towards the end of the year. And yeah, back then, there still is a community of game devs, but back then it felt like a little nice corner of Twitch where a lot of the game dev kind of people kind of knew each other and interacted a lot. And yeah, Tobor was one of those wonderful people who was working very hard, on a game using Game Maker Studio, if I remember correctly. And working on a game that looks amazing, as you just saw from the trailer. And a really ambitious game with just such a great sense of kind of nostalgia and attention to detail that really makes it stand out from a lot of the other games. And I think that's one of the things a lot of people kind of got the vibe of when they saw Tobor's channel first, is like, this isn't like an amateur project. That it reeks of professionalism and like really kind of a high standard that you don't normally see with the people who are kind of trying out game dev themselves on Twitch and learning stuff. So and as a result, I think I probably came to you via a raid from someone at some point, and then it's just one of those things now that if a streamer does good content, you want to check out their content again. But if a streamer does good content and is very entertaining, then it makes it even more likely to go back. So since then we became acquaintances, or father and son as we call it. And we now frequent each other's streams every now and then and say hi. I remember I also reached out to you early days before we really knew each other too much as well, asking for some advice on I think it was on like marketing, because I remember one of the things, we'll talk about this a little bit later, that like I remember that Savage got kind of featured on IGN at one point, and I was interested in like how you get reach on an indie game. And I remember you wrote back to me and you were super helpful, even though I was a relative stranger. So it always sets a good vibe when people are generous and genuine. And so that is how I got to know the wonderful man that is Matt. And today, hopefully, we'll find out a little bit more from his own mouth rather than mine, which will be quite exciting. So have I missed out anything vital about who you are? I mean, you could tell us a little bit about, I guess, where you are in life and where you live roughly in the world, if you want, as a little bit of a bio so people can know a bit more than the wonderful voice.
Yeah, sure. I mean, first of all, that's a very generous recollection of events. You were kind of a frothing stalker, if I remember. And I was no, I'm just kidding. No, that was a lot of nice things you just said. That's amazing, dude, and I appreciate it. And first of all, thank you for having me on here to talk about this. And I always found you to be one of the more entertaining game devs on Twitch. Like you have a very hilarious presence and presentation. And
you're trying to say my face is funny? Is that what you're trying to say right now?
You got a great face for radio.
Do you know what? I got told that while I was in school. The thing is, it was in front of loads of people and I didn't understand it, so I just laughed. And then around 10 seconds later, I got it, and I just looked very disappointed. But it's
you're
fine.
A very handsome man, Dan.
Sorry, continue.
No. Yeah, no, but yeah, like Twitch used to be very niche as far as like game development stuff went. Like an old rock, I've just kind of been here for forever. So eventually I guess we would have run into each other. But yeah, I mean, it's nice of you to say that the game does not look like an amateur project, but it absolutely 6,000% is.
Yeah, well,
I'm learning as I've been going, and I've this is like an accumulation of like asking Google how to do any of this, right? So
I
mean, I look at tutorials, I copy paste stuff. I'm like, how do I get it so that my guy doesn't get stuck in a wall?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I guess it's that first impression though, but also attention to detail and the ambition to make it look to that and feel to that kind of level that you aspire to, rather than settling for lesser, I guess. So yeah, you may be an amateur. That. We all are basically, right? Until we do it enough that someone pays us, and then we go, more money than we used to get, or someone gives us a title, or someone gives us an award or something, and then we're like, oh, maybe we can not call ourselves amateur now, but essentially we're amateurs until someone else tells us we're not, I guess, right?
Right. Yeah.
But so whereabouts in the world are you based, Mr. Tobor?
I am in Austin, Texas, currently.
Okay, great. Okay, so thank you for joining us. It's midday. We're interrupting his midday nap right now to have this chat. So we need to be extra grateful for that.
Terribly inconsiderate.
Yes, and also I can see Brainoid in chat getting upset that when I interviewed Brainoid that I didn't tell him why I liked and respected him.
Oh.
Hey,
I like and respect Brainoid very much.
Yeah, Brainoid Games Mate, isn't it? You got to remember the mate at the end of
Brainoid
the
Games
name.
Mate. Yeah.
That's the way we do it around here.
It's an old one.
It's
an old name, but it checks out.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the few in jokes that we have.
Yeah.
But right, okay. So how I normally go through this then is I think what we all kind of have in common when I interview other people on the stream and myself as well is that we all have found a way into game dev at some point. And it's interesting to hear the different paths that people take into it. And I think you're more similar to my age, if I remember correctly. So I'd be interested in hearing your kind of path into game dev, because some people kind of, they go to university, they study game dev, and then they come out and then they're trying to be a game dev from there.
Yeah. And then they make Halo.
Yeah. Well,
immediately.
Yes, I mean, some people do land that way, don't they? But in terms of your kind of journey, I guess, if we're to sound that hideous when we're asking about it, what was your kind of route to where you're at in terms of developing games? And I guess that could cover things such as, did you ever do any formal education leading to games, or maybe just software development? And then did you ever do any different jobs and decided to switch what you were doing?
I dropped out of high school and played in a rock band.
Oh, this has started great. We haven't had anyone else start like that. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Smoked too many cigarettes. I went to community college for a very, very small amount of time, and I took some. I moved to LA because I wanted to do film.
Oh wow. Okay.
And took some like film courses and production courses and stuff. So I guess some of that could maybe translate into, crafting a visual medium and like a product like a game. Yeah. I guess.
No, definitely crossover for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've just sort of like accidentally wound up with gigs that involve various kinds of media, for whether it's for marketing or like some kind of creative thing. Yeah, so that's just kind of it. Like, I mean, I messed around with stuff as a kid a lot, like pixel art, but we didn't call it pixel art back then.
You just called it art. Oh, right.
Yeah. It's like art done on a computer with a mouse.
Yeah.
And like I had some. I grew up with a Mac, and I had this thing called the Cold Stone RPG engine.
Ooh.
And I tried to force that to make a Ninja Gaiden game. I remember.
All right. Cold Stone RPG engine, did you say? Yes,
I think it was mostly geared for making like hack and slash point and click kind of Diablo style games, I think. But
oh yeah, I can see almost similarities, a little bit of like kind of Game Maker-ish in a sense, right? That if it allows you that kind of top-down RPG kind of
yeah, but very, very specific in its like output. Like it was made for like, oh, you want to make Zelda with a mouse, basically.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
You couldn't do a whole lot else.
No, it's always interesting to see the original kind of game engines, if you will. And the tools they use.
The consumer level stuff was pretty wild.
Yeah, and I also love that I'm looking at screenshots, and all the screenshots are like 300 pixels tall and wide, because we didn't really have the big resolution back then, huh?
Yeah, tiny.
Okay, so you dabbled a bit when you're younger in what you had on your Mac, I guess, to learn.
Yeah, and then I took a C++ course in high school.
Okay.
And I was like the only kid in the class that had a Mac and AOL, so I was made fun of even in that circle.
I mean, normally the class alone is a reason to be made fun of, right? But
exactly, yeah. But there's another level there.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, you were cool playing rock music and stuff, right? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Shit, a turd mountain.
So you essentially you dabbled a little bit. So I'm guessing that was driven a bit by an interest in playing video games then?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so that's been since you were young, and what? I know, for example, game like what was it called? Is it Demon Crest or
Demon's Crest?
Demon's Crest? Yes, you made me play it. Well, you didn't make me. You suggested. So to give a bit of
your Christmas
context,
present.
yes. So
That was over the holidays, I think.
yeah, over the holidays, I used to do a thing where I'd stop streaming game development and I'd play like older games just for a bit of nostalgia and relaxation and that, and it was good fun. And Tobor here was recommending a game called Demon's Crest. I was like, oh, I never actually played that one because I think I was playing Ghouls and Ghosts at the time, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll check that one out. So I thought that's a good idea. Let's do that one Christmas, and we did. And I was dedicated to beat it, but it was absolutely hideous in terms of difficulty for my feeble hands and brain. I was not very gifted at it. But okay, so video games.
You stuck with it and beat it though. That was impressive.
I mean, yes.
I think didn't you?
I can't remember. I feel like I did, but then
you got really far.
Part of me's feeling like I actually gave up. I remember I gave it a lot of time.
You got really far though. You played for a long time.
I did. So
the scars are still fresh.
What they're very fresh. What type of games would you say that were kind of inspirational to you then growing up, or ones that you know lay fondest in your memory?
Certainly action platformers. I played Ghouls and Ghosts was like I think one of the first arcade games I ever played as a kid. Some stuff on Apple II. I had family members that had very, very old personal computers. And then we rented, when I was maybe 4 or 5, we rented a place for a little while from some people who had a Nintendo entertainment system in their home, and they just, they didn't take it with them or anything. It was just there. So I played Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And it was quite taken.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah. It's that was right at the kind of such a boom of kind of home entertainment evolution, right? Yeah. So that must have been really interesting to be to kind of experience that. I remember. I think really for me, as much as I played some NES, for me like Super Nintendo was the kind of the era where I started kind of being old enough and to really engage with games. We had like an Amstrad as well, with the old cassette games and that we used to play. But I was a brother of 2 older brothers, so I was kind of like I get last dibs of what to play. So I was pretty much a spectator gamer for a while as well until they got until they grew up a bit and got interested in girls and other things. And
that
then
was my time.
Yeah, my time to shine when there's no one to share it with. So, but okay, that sounds good in terms of the type of game. So would you say that you were saying like action platformers? I guess that's the genre you'd say that Savage is, right?
Yeah, action platformers, and then stuff that had more of an adventure bent or RPG aspect to it, and for whatever reason, glomming onto fantasy.
Yeah.
Sword and sorcery and fantasy and dark fantasy and stuff really kind of excited me. I mean, still does.
Yeah. It definitely has an appeal, and that appeal doesn't seem to be waning or disappearing anywhere, does it? So it's I think you've got yourself a kind of a good mix there at least. Just catching up on chat quickly. Someone was saying Loom on Apple II. Is that a game that's familiar to you? Loom?
I know. Yeah. I don't think I played it as a kid though, but I know of it.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Ghouls and Ghosts because I mentioned it first, I guess. I mainly played it on the Super Nintendo because we had Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which was massively challenging. But it was one of those games I think that's one thing I enjoyed playing Savage before was that kind of old school feel of it, where it is difficult and you've got to kind of just get yourself in that mindset of. You just gotta get good. You gotta get used to it. You've got to mechanically learn how to control it, and then you've got to learn the death causes in the level, really, right? So okay, so let's move on a little bit then from that. So you said that you did movie kind of or film kind of production, and you were looking to kind of go down that route for a while. At what point did you start making games in? I guess a more modern engine.
So when I picked up Game Maker Studio, I was living in Los Angeles in I worked for a company that didn't pay me, and I had a roommate that didn't pay me rent.
Oh.
So everything fell apart very quickly, and then I retreated back home. And just, I don't know, like I had an itch to just build something, and I, did an internet search, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I came across Game Maker, and it didn't sound cookie cutter, like, like RPG Maker or anything. Like it wasn't designed to just make like one type of game.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I picked that up and then started cracking at what would become Savage.
Yeah. You saying that, by the way, you just remind me, I incorrectly said that what's the name? Cold Stone engine reminded me of Game Maker. No, I meant of RPG Maker. Of how it's pretty much that kind of, you're making a game in a certain template almost, and it allows you to customize it, right? So apologies to those Game Maker users where I simplified your engine. Apologies. So did you are you one of those terrible people who just started working on your dream game as your first game? Or did you go through a bit of process of trying out different games or different smaller projects?
Yeah. So just to be clear too, like my dream game would be something like full 3D Daggerfall or something.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Some crazy like simulation, like, well, you could do anything. You could buy a ship and put a cannon on it and kill a dragon out of the sky. Like something wacky, and like it's got an economy and it's got an AI driven society. And
no, to be honest, that is worth saying. Because you saying that, or me assuming this is your kind of dream game is quite making assumptions, and I can imagine that your choice to work on Savage is a balance of what is capable to do pretty much solo as well, right?
Yeah, well, and it's also like Savage was certainly like mega scoped, overly ambitious from the beginning. Like when it started out, it was like, I want to make a barbarian game, and I want to have like a little guy who's escaping from prison, and like that was kind of it.
Yeah.
And then I developed that a little bit, and it was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if it was more like Zelda 2, where it had an overworld, and like each little area that you went into was like its own miniature, like kind of open-ended map sort of thing, like a Metroid game or something. And then that's kind of where the gears really started to turn, and it was like I definitely like planned something far too big from the get-go, but like as I've been going along too, there's been a lot of feature creep along the way within that too. So.
Yeah, so feature creep within feature creep already, right?
Yes, yeah.
But well, you mentioned that overworld kind of view, and I that kind of like Mode 7 style graphics in a way. Definitely, for me, like really helped tie in the kind of the feel that you're going for with it as well. So like, as much as you probably did start with a game that was a bit more finishable, right, within a realistic time frame, I think probably the kind of scope that you added onto it probably just fine-tuned more and gave it a bit more identity as you went on, I'd imagine. But that doesn't help you finish it, right?
Yeah, I think there are some things, like as far as like feature creep stuff that I added that do make it like better. But it's still like I had no idea when I started this how to ship a game, or to that execution was like should have been the goal, right?
Yeah.
Like, or I didn't understand it that viscerally. Like, this can't be a thing that goes on forever, but here we are, forever later.
It's not quite forever. There's still some time until forever.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
there's still hope.
I think it's really interesting because a lot of us do get in. That's what I asked jokingly a moment ago. Like, did you do that thing where you start the game, the main game you want to try and sell was your first game? And it's not a bad thing to do. Don't get me wrong, but there's so much.
The short answer to that is absolutely.
Yes, there's so much you don't know, isn't it, before you start, and some of that is just like, making a game that is you can build on in a healthy way where it doesn't turn into like a mess of spaghetti, and like hard to build on, and hard to iterate and test and things like that. And then part of it is just understanding how long it takes to actually do things. And then, and then also how you've got to deal with that. The longer a project is, you have more time to reflect and think like, oh, I'd like to rework this or rework that. And it's really hard to factor that into the equation as well. So, but it's interesting to talk about for a moment, if you don't mind, just because I think there's probably a lot of people who get into game dev who have this idea and they want to kind of like completely get into it. And I don't think we should really try and kick people away from like pursuing something they're passionate about. But
of course, yeah, because you have to like this is such a creative time sink that you kind of have to be at least a little interested in what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Time just sink. Be like, oh, I hate Pong, but everyone tells me to start with Pong, so I guess I'm gonna make Pong and hate myself. For the,
Well,
like, there are ways to do like little bite-sized versions of like what you think would be cool.
Yeah,
I think. But now in retrospect, like or hindsight. Now in hindsight, it's very easy to say something like that. But
well, so an interesting phrase used there was time sink, because I've never thought of like time sink. Typically, like that expression, I'm used to hearing it in like a game, right, where it's like there's a mechanic in it where it's purely just you just invest lots and lots of time and get a little bit more reward over time. And now I've heard you talk about it as game dev. It's so true, because it's such a time consuming hobby, or more than a hobby, depends on who you are, right? But
if you're aspiring to build a business this way, like there's certainly like things you need to watch out for.
It's sometimes I think I've said it to my partner a few times where I'm just like, why didn't I choose like a creative outlet that just took less time? Because I hate that I've got to spend like 8 hours sometimes just to make like a little box come up, you know, to work on the smallest of things. And it feels like it's a satisfying experience for me, developing and getting stuff to work and bringing it to life and that. But it's definitely a time consuming thing, isn't it? And I think it's something to be aware of if you are going to get into game development, just to know that even just like the practicing and getting your skills up, that takes time. But then even when you know what you're doing, it can still just take a heck of a lot of time and effort and energy to plow through a project, right?
Yeah, because even if you have a good plan, like, I mean, we've seen the most professional of professionals just like come crashing down. Like I know horror stories from friends who've worked in the AAA industry for like 20, 30 years. And like they have, you know, like you can have the solo or like two guys working on a game version of a disaster, just like you can have, you know, a team of 200 come toppling it. You just don't know what's going to happen. And it's, you're creating something out of thin air. So it's,
yeah. I think
it's complicated.
It's definitely and it's very kind of I don't know what the right term for this is. I kind of want to say like front loaded or back loaded, or maybe it's the wrong term for it. But in the sense that
all loaded,
the kind of payoff comes right at the end when you finish, right?
Yeah, and so, when you don't know what it looks like until it's like done.
Yeah, and any hurdle you fall on before then can feel like you get zero out of it in the end. Whereas that's not strictly true, but if you're approaching it as like a business, then yes, I mean, it can be quite true in that sense. If things fall apart before you get to a point where you can try and make something back from it. But I guess,
and it's like I look at Savage now too as like absolutely a lost leader, right? It's like this is the experiment, and then now that I have this template to kind of draw on and this experience, like I can maybe do smaller things quicker. Or, you know, who knows? I don't know what's going to happen after this.
What was that term you used? A lost leader? Did you say?
Yes.
What would you define that for me if I've only just heard it for the first time?
So like a grocery store, like this is the most digestible metaphor for this that I've heard, or application for this that I've heard, is like a grocery store may put milk on sale and eat the cost of that sale so that they can then sell more cereal or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're on about.
First one out the door, and it's like it's you know. Like that's where all of your money goes, and like you may not make anything back on it, but because you did that one thing, you may make more money off the second go around or whatever. Yeah,
that completely makes sense. Thank you for elaborating on that. And I have heard that. I am aware of that kind of concept, but thank you. It didn't immediately click. I think that's a nice way to look at it as well, because everything kind of does feed forward. It may not feed into a direct.
Hope so.
Yeah. Every individual aspect of it may not feed into a direct, reward eventually. But I think on the whole, the collective kind of gains that you've had will hopefully make whatever endeavors are ahead of you just to be either easier or even better than what you've already achieved, which is something to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah.
If you were to try and look back then at since you did start this from pretty much your first project that you wanted to do properly, would you, in hindsight, maybe not do stuff different yourself, but if you were telling someone else who was looking to get into, like, they had an idea for a game, would you recommend they just get started on it, or do you think they should? Yeah, how would you advise them to approach if they have this grand game idea that they want to start, but they've never made a game before?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to like shoot down the obvious ones, where it's like I'm your friend, and I come to you and I'm like, oh man, I really want to make an MMO, and then you'd be like, I'm gonna stop you right there, like, hold on, let's back it up for a sec. What aspects of this MMO do you like, or like, what do you, it's like, oh, I like that it's about like raising baby lizards into like powerful lizard men fighters, and then you have like a whole army of them or whatever. It's like, okay, let's start with like lizards or something. Like, let's do a Tamagotchi or something where you have to like care for a little baby lizard, and like, you got little stats that you have to plug things into, and like, it's such a, like, it depends on how grand we're talking, I guess.
No, yeah,
but it's like, you also don't want to stop anybody from like trying something, because like, I certainly wouldn't have gotten where I got. Well, that's kind of a weird thing to say, because I'm sitting here with an unfinished game, but it's like, I've also other doors and opportunities have certainly opened up for me because of this.
Yeah.
So it's like not maybe directly related to Savage, but it's certainly because of it.
Yeah.
So who knows what can happen, but it's also like, I would absolutely always say, like, maybe make a smaller thing, whatever it is you're thinking, like, just do look up another version of it, because there's bound to be someone else that tried this, and like, maybe there's something there you like, and kind of like try to mimic some of it, so you can kind of understand like what it's going to look like at the end, or how the workflow is going to go, so you don't kill yourself too. It depends on what your support network is like too, like who's behind you, what's going on, like if this is something that you're ride or die on, and it sounds ambitious, and it's you're how close does this look to playing the lottery? I would ask.
Yeah, that's a fair point as well. I think
and the closer it looks like playing the lottery, like, maybe you should rein it in a little.
Double down. Oh wait, okay, rein it in. Okay, so, good advice. Solid advice. No, it's good to hear. I don't think there's a right answer, and I think like I'm quite of the kind of side of like try and like learn a bit of like the tools before going straight into it, but at the same time, it is the easy advice to give, and also some people may just lose their whole motivation without it, right? And so like sometimes it's not as simple as just do things the most kind of efficient way, because if that means someone gives up, that's so much less efficient if they give up. And
you may not know what efficiency looks like until you've actually done any of this too, right? So
completely. It's interesting to hear, and I definitely I think I saw a post on like one of the game dev Reddits recently where someone was saying that they're sick of their job, and they're thinking of, they've got a couple of years of salary saved up, so they want to take a year out and try and learn and make a game and all that, and a lot of the kind of responses there a lot of the time, I think it's far too common for people to be like, don't do this, don't do that, you're never going to be successful. And I think that there's elements of truth there of like, maybe don't quit your job and try and make a game that is going to pay for the years you spent making it. But
it depends on what your responsibilities are, right?
Yeah,
like if that guy has kids or something, or whoever, like
but
I don't know. But there's never a good time to do any of this either. Like there's never a convenient time. Like if somebody's waiting, like I've seen people wait too. Like I've known guys who like work at Sony, and they're like, oh yeah, I got all these books on on this other aspect of game dev, and I'm just waiting for a little bit of time off where I can get cracking on it. And it's like they come home after work and they just drink milkshakes and watch Gilmore Girls or something. It's like Maybe you should do the thing you want, like after like try to, I don't know, pound a Red Bull and like try to get inspired or something. Easier said than done, of course, but it's like
Yeah.
there is no good time to do this. Like,
That's such a good point. There isn't. I think like the only good time we have. This isn't like happiness. Sounds a bit morbid when I talk like, but the only good time we have is when we're young. I feel where we have like no commitments really. Well, it depends. It's, obviously, some people have upbringings which are. I've probably had quite a privileged upbringing where I haven't really had much of a difficult time, and I had a safe environment to grow up in, and had access to a computer and stuff, you know. But really,
Sure, yeah.
I find that is the time where if you can be motivated when you're young and you have less of these, you don't have a family or a partner or a job,
yeah.
like and you're kind of expected to just hang out in your room most nights, like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm not saying dedicate yourself to that and don't develop the world skills that will help you live, but it's if you're interested when you're young, it's a great time to kind of start nurturing those skills, because it really is difficult to find the time. You're completely right, and I don't know how I would have gotten into game dev if I didn't have the situation arise where I could have taken I took over a year off pretty much to kind of teach myself. I'd done software development before, so it wasn't like having to learn coding from scratch, but it was to relearn it because it'd been some 8 years or so. But then to learn
it's a
an
completely
engine,
different application, I would imagine, for you too.
that too. But when I look back on it, though, I just think, obviously I lose a bit of time when I'm streaming and I'm talking rubbish all the time. But ultimately, I spent so long doing it. And imagine if I tried doing that like 2 hours a night after work, it would have taken me 5 years or so. So it's it's very difficult. So I think it's a good discussion. I don't feel that I've come to a clear conclusion on it, but I think
Me neither.
It's nice to have that kind of reflection, I guess, that sometimes telling someone to be sensible isn't always the best advice, because maybe the only way they're going to get anything done is that if they just really follow their passion a bit blindly. And as you're a witness to, I guess, in a sense, like your evidence of, I should say, sorry, is that you can still make something amazing from that and learn a lot as you go. And take those kind of lessons forward, either in the game that you're working now or on future avenues that you explore as well.
Yeah, you never know what opportunities may open up.
Yeah.
Kind of supplement all this too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to just take a moment to catch up on chat, because I ignore people when I'm talking to people in these interviews a little bit more. No, my fault, literally my fault. But okay, so we had Craig earlier saying that he wakes up screaming at night, dreaming about super ghouls and ghosts. Yes, it's a difficult one. I still remember that weird boss. It was like a giant boss at the end. You had to jump on these platforms up. The boss was actually one of the easier parts of it. But it's a game that's etched.
That game.
Did you not?
No, not Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I have not. That's on my to-do list.
Maybe Christmas time gets as a revenge. As a revenge. Yeah. And yes, hello to Manbeard Games as well. Nice to have you here. I think Holtzy was saying Star Citizen Dragons when you were talking about your ideal type of game.
Yeah, something just so frothingly, outrageously stupid and big.
Yes. We have your one and only Games Plus James here as well, which is an exciting thing. Yes, he doesn't have his mod sword here, so I have control. It's always nice to... But he is here for some prime torbering, he says. He also said that like shipping a game is scary, as James should know now after Scoot Kaboom. And also he said most popular indie game idea is MMO. Most popular indie game actually made. Platformers. yeah. I think that's about right. I think the constraints, the mechanical constraints of a platformer is very fitting, I guess, right? Like once you get to that point, we've done everything. You just build levels then, and that's your content, right? Yes. Which is nice. Who else?
Zero sum. There's zero sum in there.
Yes. Where we get Savage, or How Not to Scope is what Holtzy was calling your game earlier. I think he's throwing some sass and some shade in there. Bestseller. I'm imagining the cover of it with you, just with some dramatic like lighting on your face, black and white. Oh dear.
despair, but very artful.
Yeah, of course. Right, okay, we've caught up with the chat, and that's the important thing. Right, so we've kind of talked about Savage in a sense of starting it. Shall we talk about it as a live product? The kind of life of it, I guess. So I know it's on Steam. You've got a demo of it, for example. How long did it take for you to kind of get to that stage where you could get a demo out? And did you find it useful to actually put a demo out? Because that's almost a bit of an old school concept. It's come back a bit with the whole kind of COVID, meaning that we need to do online expos now. But talk us through maybe, like, I guess the path to the demo, and did you get much use out of that?
Yeah, this was certainly before COVID too, so this doesn't really have much of a it wasn't influenced by that at all. I think
you were
it was
there
just
first.
like
That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah,
COVID copied Topor, right? That's fine.
Yeah, everyone else. I just like I don't know, like as a consumer, as a fan of video games and someone who buys them, I like it when games provide some sort of like sampler, and I just like it was kind of a nostalgic thing for me too. Is like, I remember getting Doom as freeware and or shareware, the shareware model was really interesting. And that's how I found a lot of older games too, like Exile and like Escape Velocity and like all these really bizarre smaller studios that couldn't compete on like a brick and mortar level had a lot of their stuff out, and you'd send in like a check to somebody, and then they would mail you back a postcard with an unlock key on it, and that's how you got your game.
I still remember in the back of like the magazines and that there used to be these little things you'd fill out to send out, right?
Yeah,
it'd be like a slip ready for you to kind of give them some money. It must have been really challenging back then, back where you had your game, the publishers, right? Because it was mainly physical at one point as well, right? And so you kind of had to have a physical presence in order to be found, unless we went via these avenues that you're describing. But anyway, by the by, we're going through your path to demo. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that it's more complicated than that. I just saw it as kind of a pro consumer move, I guess.
Yeah.
Consumer friendly, I guess you'd say. And,
well, how long did it take you to get there from when did you start working on it, if you recall?
Yeah, 2014 was like when the game was like, this is what I want to make.
Yeah.
This is how Savage will work. These are all the things that will be in the game. Man, I want to 2017 or 18, maybe even 19 when it was like, okay, this can be a demo. This is playable. This is not like something that somebody would feel bad if they like turned it on, at least by my estimation, right?
Like, yeah. Although these days it's a bit different, right?
Yeah.
Some of this early access stuff.
It was like a reasonable front-facing thing. Like it wasn't like a disaster to somebody if they were to try to play it. And it was like, and it's just an easy thing to tell people, like, hey, there's a free demo that you can go try. Like, it's all you got to do is click on it, download it, and you're good to go, and you can play it. And there's not a lot of commitment from you other than time to just give it a try and see if you like it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. When you were saying, so if you're going, that's maybe like 3-4 years or so we're talking. So was this you working on it in your spare time? Were you ever working on it full time as well?
The game, period.
Yeah.
2014 was the Kickstarter, and that's when I went full time with it.
Nice.
Massive amounts of support from my wife. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do this.
Shout out to Mrs. Tobor.
Yes, Saint Vesper in chat.
I didn't know we were blessed with such extraordinary presents. I feel I should be on good behavior now.
I'm not worthy.
Continue, Matthew.
Yeah. So I was able to do that, thanks to Kickstarter support and wifely support and getting investment from other friends and family and stuff along the way too, just to kind of help make ends meet.
Yeah.
I was able to do it full time, and I streamed a lot more often then too.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
In the past like couple of years, I've had to take on work just to to supplement everything. Like whether that's commissions or other somewhat related part-time work and stuff. But yeah, somewhere in there, like the game got to a point where it was like I could just turn the first section of the game world into a demo, basically. Kind of stop it at a certain point where it's like, thank you for playing the demo. Once and it's the same game in there. It just has a that little
cap.
yeah. It's got a little Boolean in there that tells it whether or not it's the demo build.
It's demo. Let's hope that they don't find that in memory, right? They get their full build. But though it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, no. It's good to hear, and it's something that I know. It's not a massive deal. It's not like a well thought out experiment of like, shall I do a demo? It's like it's been done before. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty proven, right? Like
I just think it's nice, especially when you've got when you're like independent and you may not have contacts, you may not have people talking about your product, giving people a chance to see it and experience it. I think it's a great step in just getting a little bit of recognition at least.
Yeah, so, and it allows like more people to kind of enter the the community and see what the hell the game's about and everything. Like and again, like to cite Doom again, that's what they did, right? Like that's what their games with Wolfenstein and Doom. Yeah. Hand out little free versions of the thing and see what happens.
So how did what was the decision behind the trailer? I'm having heard that you spent time in movie video kind of world. I'm guessing, was this your handiwork, and what was the kind of the prompt for you to make such an epic trailer?
Yeah, I mean I've always been in love with that style of marketing. Like Hero Quest, had a similar vibe to it. Certain older NES game commercials and stuff, like Wizards and Warriors, had like a barbarian that comes into this kid's room and like oh my god, it's real Fantasyland. And it's just fun. It seemed like fun, and I so out here in Austin, we moved to Austin. I was auditioning for different film projects and stuff, and I got this gig from a husband and wife production team that were making a short film, and I played a part in it, and then I called them later because I didn't have the film equipment. This was after like our apartment fire and everything, where we lost like most stuff.
Oh, crikey.
So I did up a little what do you call them? You draw the thing the way you want it to look, and then
like what, like I can't think of the word now, like a storyboard thing.
Yeah, there it is.
Storyboard.
Bingo.
We got it.
Did up a storyboard, and I contacted them, and I was like, hey, you guys are like, Christine is the one that did the cinematography on that movie. And she did a brilliant job, and was like, hey, do you want to come shoot this thing? And she came over, and she's like, we could like edit this too and do the VFX and everything. I was like, okay, sure, like, because they were kind of excited about it too. So like a lot of it just kind of came about while we were shooting it. We did it in our studio apartment with a green screen. And
nice.
From my wife also being a personal trainer, and a guy that I was taking personal training from too, which I should get back to because I'm excruciatingly out of shape now. He came in and did the barbarian.
So I was always curious who the buff barbarian guy was. I was like, did you just hire some random buff guy, or was it just?
No, he's an awesome dude. Very good friend too. But he he let me like just throw a bunch of crap that I found on Amazon on his body, and we bought a skeleton and some goofy stuff like the treasure chest and a sword, and Christine came over with all her gear, and James, her husband, was like, hey, do you what about if we did a guy in the TV screen and he like shoots magic out? And I was like, if you guys can do that, then yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's difficult, isn't it, if you don't know what you can do, right? If you don't know what kind of VFX.
I had a much more simple concept of this whole thing, because it was like, it's probably, it just needs to be a fun little thing. Like there needs to be a barbarian in it. The end.
Yeah.
Maybe some lightning in the background or something. But like it kind of went off the rails in a good way.
Yeah, definitely did. So, and did you find that, was I right with I guess when I introduced you, right, I mentioned that the trailer was something quite memorable. Am I right to say it is one of those things you get a positive reaction from, and from most people? And has it ever been worth it in ways that you didn't expect?
I don't know. I mean, well, I have since, even though it's like mostly Christine's handiwork with that whole thing. Like I've since gotten gigs doing like little trailers for people and stuff. Far less ambitious than that. Like there's, it's just like, hey, like for comics or something, like I'll, put together some art and some music and a voiceover, and that's their trailer or whatever. So it's like it's opened up like avenues like that before, but like aside from, I mean, I'm proud of it. Like I think it's cool. And everything, but like I don't know that it's ever gotten like it's never, I don't know that it's ever allowed the game to take off in ways that it wouldn't have already. Like Savage has never really gotten like a huge amount of traction, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I guess so. And because one of the things I mentioned earlier as well that I thought was cool was like that it felt like, for me, I guess I was quite green to the whole game dev scene at the time. But I saw that there was an article on IGN or whatever about your game. And I was like, crikey, that's big. PC Gamer, that's the one, right? Yes. I used to buy PC Gamer regularly, or my brother did, and I'd read his copy. But it's the same thing, right? And so I was like, oh, actually, wow, okay, maybe he knows people, maybe. But at the same time, like with respect, the reviews on the number of reviews on the game kind of indicate, as you said, that it's not like widespread kind of acknowledgement of the game, right? So
not even like a little bit viral.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that is just like streaming on Twitch since like 2013, and like and that whole PC Gamer thing was purely by accident. Like,
so how did that happen then?
There was a convention happening locally here in Austin. Oh my gosh, DreamHack. It's DreamHack, and they were opening up a little indie section of the convention. And there were very few indies there when I went. Of the indies that were there were like the other games were like mostly VR tech demo kind of stuff. So Savage was kind of the only thing that looked traditionally video gamey, I think. So that attracted these guys to come over and like take a look at it, I think.
Yeah. So was it from that time playing it and kind of meeting you at that event? Is that what kind of led to them writing a thing about it then, is it?
Yes.
Ah, nice. Okay. No, that is good. Like people do say networking is like key, really. And I guess
it seems like it, but I've never, like Twitch has been mostly my networking, if I'm being honest. Like, that's most of where everything has come from, I think, is meeting guys like you and meeting guys like people in the retro scene too. Like that's where I spend a lot of my time.
And that's the thing.
And then one of them will play the game, and then I'll get a couple extra sales or something. A lot of this is very like salesman-y. like it's not like it's not like this is getting broadcast on like big avenues of marketing, so it's like wherever I go and I talk about it, like that's maybe I'll get a sale, maybe I won't, I mean?
So, and I think mingling with people with similar interests and kind of enthusiasts about kind of more of the retro kind of gaming scene, you're talking to the right people about it, at least, aren't you? But okay, well, it's interesting to hear how it came about. And I guess so on that topic then of trying to get your game out there, so how would you what's your take on it? Do you think it's something that's just increasingly difficult? If you were to start a new project, do you have ideas of like specific things that you'd do completely differently? Do you feel like you've learned much on that, or is it one of those things that is just inherently difficult?
I think getting anyone's attention there's a challenge there, depending on how your reach is and what your marketing budget is, because they're like I've known people that have gotten a lot of pretty decent results hiring out a team to do this, and plugging into their contacts and seeing what can be done there, which I have not done. Like I haven't experimented with that at all.
Yeah, I think that's something our good friend Windybeard looked at doing with his
Yes.
latest, and I think he had quite a lot of success. What you can attribute the success to is not always as black and white, right? But I think he seemed to have a good experience, at least, like investing some money into having people try and do the marketing for him, and I think that ties into that. The networking side of things, as much as we may meet people who would buy our game on Twitch, it's almost sometimes you just my limited experience in game dev is like a lot of success and a lot of opportunity just happens to come from if you're on good terms with someone who happens to need someone who's roughly of your skill set, or who's looking for something like a game that they can talk about, and we know each other, and you've got this game that this could match. We could help each other out, sort of thing.
Yeah, and then multiply that by 100 if you can pay someone to do that who already has those connections, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
it's just mostly a game of percentages, and like whether or not it takes off, like into the stratosphere is another thing. It's like it's timing, it's zeitgeist, like where people's minds are currently at, I guess. Like, and that's like incredibly hard to predict. Or you're a trendsetter. One of my good friends, Leth on Twitch. Like I met him through Twitch, and he's now the marketing guy on Hollow Knight, and he works with Team Cherry. And
oh, nice.
So he's doing that, and then he's doing Crowfall, which also made like at least $1 million on Kickstarter. So he just has like the touch. Like he knows how to find the guys who are like gonna be quite big within like Hollow Knight itself. Like they're kind of touted as an indie game and everything, and they are as far as like development, but like they're doing AAA numbers as far as sales go.
Yeah.
They're beating a lot of like middle market and AAA games as far as sales. So it's fascinating to watch, and it's like you never know like what who you're gonna appeal to, I guess. I think and I've like as far as Savage goes, I think I've gone with a very kind of old school concept. Like it's it's very like it's very 80s and like late 70s 80s kind of pulp barbarian fantasy, like where marketing was back then. So who knows if like people just aren't into it now or whatever. But
I think you maybe are tailoring to a bit of a niche rather than it like being completely I think it's more likely to have an appeal to certain kind of demographic, right? Whereas some of the successful games these days kind of are so open-ended to anyone to enjoy, and that can attribute to how well the fire spreads of like I say fire, I'm watching the village burn down in your game. I'm being influenced by the narrative here. But yeah, it's definitely a challenge thing. You mentioned earlier like about trends and that, and I think that's one thing that doesn't lend itself particularly well with game dev is like the game dev process can take so long that what's trending when you get the idea, it might be completely different 4 years later when you finish the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of just, and it's like ultimately you have no other like, you can't rely on anything but quality and what you're into. That's kind of the bottom line to me. Everything else is just kind of guesswork. I don't,
Well, I think those two things are very prominent in your work, at least, Matt, which is something you should be proud of as well.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome. One thing Brainerd linked earlier that I wanted to show, but I didn't want to interrupt as well. We have a little GIF on my screen of our game, My Greedy Dog Steve, that we made for a game jam, and there you are in our credits, Tobor the Idea Machine, because you were avidly in our chat when we were brainstorming, trying to come up with ideas for the game jam, and it contributed well to our atmosphere during that, and good memories of one of the few early exchanges we had, I guess. But right, okay. I need to actually get thinking about starting to play your game soon, because I've realised that we've nattered for an hour already. Where does the time go?
Goodness.
Where does the time go?
Who knows?
Are you in a massive rush to go or anything? Just so I know before, so I can process what my next question would be.
No hurry or anything.
Okay, that sounds good. So, I'm not going to ask you to commit to anything, good sir, but what's the kind of plan now for Savage and the proposed kind of like life cycle, if you can call it that? As I saw that you've recently moved from Game Maker Studio 1 point whatever to, or you're in the process of.
Yes, like talking about things that you would tell someone not to do. Yeah, switch engines, of course. And I knew that already. Like it was just kind of this was an unfortunate timing thing that happened with Game Maker Studio 1.4 and Windows 10. Windows 10 released an update, and Game Maker Studio 1.4 wouldn't work on some machines anymore. So I saw that as kind of a ticking time bomb. I was like, I better move.
Yeah. I mean, yes, that's a very fair point. You don't want to be having to kind of deal with that if someone buys your
that's
game.
kind of been my
right?
last few months is just moving over to Studio 2 because there are some pretty crazy fundamental differences with like how things work in it.
Yeah.
Namely the tile sets and like the rooms and stuff. I needed to rebuild the tile sets. I need to rebuild the rooms, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. But yeah, that's sort of sped up a little bit my, where I'm at with it patience wise. Like I just need to people need for me, I need this done, and then the patient people that have supported this thing also deserve a finished product, even if it's not up to my, weird ideals or whatever. Like it just can't be that forever. Like I have to put I need to put a stop to this.
Yeah, you need to put a book at the end of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's difficult though, especially when you set your vision on making it exactly how you kind of want it to be. I can imagine it's difficult, but I think there's definitely a balance there, isn't it, between feasibility, but whether that's an easy decision to make is definitely a different question.
It's probably going to be like I'm going to finish up the great Game Maker 1.4 Exodus.
Yes.
And then I'm going to look at cutting content or redistributing content so that it, feels a little better. So I'm not totally depressed about it or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, ultimately, I obviously want it to be good, whatever that means, right? Like I want it to be a good product and a good weight for people and everything. I don't think anything's going to match like the weight that people have had so far. Like, for some people. That's going to be impossible, but it just needs to be done no matter what. Like it just needs to be finished. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, is like, how can I speed up the process once I've moved everything over completely into Game Maker Studio 2. But Game Maker Studio 2 gives you access to things like Switch and the current generation of consoles too, so it's not all,
That's a big positive. Switch is one of those consoles. I get more excited about like Switch ports than anything else, just because Switch owners, this is my humble opinion, so you can't quote me on this. I only know a few people who own a Switch, so my opinion is very much personal to me. However, it seems that most people who have a Switch just are willing to pay for games more than they should, or rebuy games they've already bought.
Yeah, there's the Switch double dip.
Yeah, it very much just seems that like when they have one, they don't care the cost. They enjoy being able to play things that they love on their device in a different way.
To Nintendo and the machine they made, right? Like it's they made a fun thing to have things on.
It's definitely true. It's not so much of an insult, but I think that's why it excites me, the idea when you can put a game on there, because one, the range of games is smaller than something like Steam, right? And two, that people seem to be a bit more willing to part with money as well. I think it's anything that gives you a bit of an access to or
and hey, more power to them. It's it is a hobby, so
yeah, for sure. An interesting quote we had from Dr. Funkenstein in chat: "A work of art is never finished, merely abandoned."
Hey, doctor.
Yes. Well, I think it made me smile when they said it, because it was just as we were talking about having to cut features and trying to manage that in a way that you feel happy with, at least.
Time to abandon ship.
Corpse, is very nice to have you in the chat as well. Sparky, you asked earlier. You asked earlier, Sparky, about the game. Yeah, so the game, you can play a demo on Steam if you want. You can play with controller. I think it's better with controller, would you say, Tobor?
Yeah, I prefer action platformers and stuff like that with gamepad, but you can remap everything.
Nice.
It will support natively PlayStation 4 gamepad, obviously Xbox One style controllers. And if you are playing with mouse and keyboard, you can remap anything to anything too. So
that is nice, and that is something that can definitely be transferred to any other game you make as well, right? Yep. I think one that's definitely cool. Allowing people to play the game however they want to play is a big plus. But I was going to ask one thing about the Game Maker Studio kind of upgrade. Does it give you, other than the Nintendo, you mentioned like the Nintendo Switch being able to port to, or build for, I should say, rather than port, I guess. But does it give you anything from a game dev point of view that's going to make any development easier now, or is it too far into a project really to have an impact in that way?
I can see having huge benefits if I wasn't doing what I was doing. If I wasn't like massive project and moving things over. There are things that are very nice, like the searching for stuff in your asset tree is much snappier, much faster. You can do like a find and replace across all of your scripts, all of your code blocks, everything, which Game Maker Studio 1 did not have.
Oh, okay.
So that is a big benefit. There's like the just within the code editor and everything, the room editor is better than the 1.4 room editor. So there are certainly upgrades about it that I like.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, especially if you continue to use that engine going forward as well. It sounds like you'll have a lot more kind of ease of, or just like ease of use and convenience tools to make it a little less tedious in some regards, at least. So
now that Windows 11 is going to come out, though, who knows?
Yeah,
could break everything.
That's true. You might need to change to another one, right?
I may just make games for freaking crusty old systems and learn assembly. Like,
yes,
those things are never getting updated. They're never, like, you know it forever and ever, always, amen.
Yeah. So I dare to ask the final question, because one of the things I think that is very, as much as people joke about it, that like your game's been in development for a long time, at the same time,
2017.
I say people, I mean me and a few others, we used to quote you because you did have a date. And I know in a very minor way, I know what that's like. With my stream game, I promised that there'd be pets in 2019, and hey, it's 2021 and there's not pets. It's not even a game anymore. So yeah, I understand the kind of mockery that comes with it. But I would say that it's definitely a rare thing to see like long-term dedication to a project. And like we joked about earlier with the work art is not finished, it's abandoned. It is really inspiring in its own way to see you determined to finish it, and especially with the kind of the curveballs and things that you've had along the way. So I think that is, you deserve a lot of credit for that. It's so easy to get, one, either bored, lose motivation, but two, more commonly, you just have a new idea, right? And you're really keen to explore that new idea. So that's going to be my dangerous question to end on is, well, do you have any idea what's ahead once you do manage to finish with Sauvage?
Omelette Sauvage.
Do you have any, I mean, as a creative, I'm sure you've had ideas along the way, but do you have any kind of realistic kind of avenues you want to explore when you're free?
The most realistic one is to just do Savage 2 using all the stuff I've developed already, right? Like, I mean, I if I do that, I want to redo the visuals.
Right.
Just kind of having gotten better from sheer repetition. Because of Savage. Like doing a sequel type game to this. Like, I've got a lot of ideas for games that take place in this universe, and it's like, and the easiest and probably most sane thing to do would be to just make another game that is mechanically similar to this.
Yes. Yeah, I guess,
and has just a few extensions, and like it looks prettier, basically.
I think that would give you a much, like, as a solo dev, or a relatively solo dev at least, that it gives you so much more. It helps with that production time, or that how long it's going to take to achieve something completely. It does somewhat limit, obviously, what you can do. But if it's still an area that you're really keen to be making games in, then I think that sounds like a really sensible idea.
Yeah,
I think
is the normal person route, I think. But now I have ideas for other things too that I wanted. Like, I'd love to make a game that looked like, it could, run on PlayStation 1 or something, and it's like 3D and whatever, and but still retro.
Still a bit retro, right? So retro is a big. Do you have any interest in all of this fancy pants Unreal Engine 5, Nanite, and all of that?
Yes.
That as well.
Yeah, I've played around with that stuff a little bit every here and there. Like I've bought Udemy classes and stuff on 3D modeling and using Unreal Engine, and put together little like mock-ups of like followed tutorials of like, here's how to make a third-person action combat Dark Souls game, like like stuff like that. Like I desperately want to make something like that someday. But again, like the sane thing is to like just do a sequel type thing to Savage or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, one thing I was going to joke about earlier is if you do redo all of the assets, it's great because you can just then upgrade the original Savage with those and sell it as a HD remaster, right? It'd be great. It'd be great. or Game of the Year edition. I'll give you Game of the Year.
And then release an upgrade pack for Savage 1 to bring it in line with the current, in 2032.
So Game of the Years, is that like from an official person or organization that award it? Or can I give you a Game of the Year award?
I would love one.
Just because they always used to do that, didn't they? Like Game of the Year edition. I remember that.
Yeah.
It took me ages to know what GOTY meant. Or I was just like, what? Why do all these games have like GOTY at the end of them? And then I learned.
Who watches the Watchers?
Right. What was I going to say? If you do end up doing a Savage 2, I think that would be great. But part of me is also curious to see what else that you've been imagining in your creative mind. But
nothing. I'm a one-trick pony, and I haven't even finished that trick yet.
Well, I mean, it's at least you're drawing out the suspense, right? Ready for the finale of this trick. No, I can only do this once. It would be great to see Savage finished when you do. I think you've definitely done something that you could have been proud of years ago. It's a wonderful thing, and I hope for your sake that you get enjoyment off of closing that chapter when you do get to that point. And hopefully,
thanks, yeah. I what I'd love to do is a physical version of it in some aspect.
Yes,
with fun little weird tchotchkes in it and stuff.
I think that would be a great tribute to it as well, wouldn't it? That would be wonderful, and go with the whole kind of retro vibe that you've got as well, right? Would it have that? What did you call it in the trailer? The kind of cheat manual thing.
The Megadex.
Yeah, the Megadex. It'd come with literally one of those. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Well, people have asked me where they can get one of those, like ever since that trailer, for years now. So, like, I've seriously, like, I've plotted out like what issue 1 would look like. I just haven't done it yet, obviously. But.
I love how there's issues. There's not just
issue one.
You've got a year's
I gotta
worth
put
of
some
content.
Honest Dan games in there.
That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, but if you do end up moving on to other projects, I'm super excited to see what they are. But I look forward to seeing the End of Savage and hopefully playing it more than I'll be able to play it today on today's stream. But Brill, well, we're going to be checking out. I'm going to take a quick break in a moment, and then we'll come back and play Savage. I'll jump off a voice chat for that. You're welcome to hang out in the chat after that, of course.
Yes,
but
yeah.
If anyone in chat has any questions or anything for the wonderful Matt, now is a great time to ask before he disappears into the ether. But otherwise, I'll check chat again in a moment just to make sure we haven't missed anything. But otherwise, I very much appreciate your time, Matt. It's been very good to talk to you.
No, you're kidding. Thank you. Thank you very much, and thanks for your chat too. And Sparky, thanks for checking the game out as well.
Yeah, we can continue thanking each other in a little circle. I'm getting a lot
of
really good positive feelings from it. No, thank you, because without you, I'd just be talking to myself, right? So let's just keep going round and round. We can make this last another 10 minutes, right? Right? Yeah. You bought it too, Sparky. Well, there we go. That is
Yeah.
a wonderful gesture. So
Thank you,
Sparky,
Sparky.
Sparky is about in quite a few of the dev kind of streams communities, and is often takes an interest in things that people are doing. So good on you, Sparky, and definitely for backing it with your moolah as well. That's the nicest type of taking an interest that a dev will have, I'm sure. So
Yeah, pleasure doing business with you, sir. Or madam, I'm not sure. Yeah, Sparky. Pleasure doing business with Sparky.
Yeah, madam, it is. I can assure you. But hey, maybe she likes being called sir. It's fine. We can do whatever, right? Lady. We've been told. But yeah. So without further ado, thank you very much for your time. We're going to check out Savage, and I will drop some links now in the chat to your social media handles, your Twitch channel, your website, and the Steam page for anyone to check out themselves as well. But
and a link to the Megadex.
Oh, well, hang on! Whoa! Don't bait us. We know it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Yeah. 2017.
Look, I didn't mention 2017. You did.
I invoked the forbidden year.
It was on my list of things not to say. But anyway, to give context to that joke, by the way, Tobor was due to release the game in 2017, and when it didn't, people used to ask about it, and so he has a bot that will time out anyone who ever mentions the year 2017, even if you phrase it in, like, if you don't write in numbers, you use words to refer to it. It's got all edge cases. You still get timed out. Sometimes I've accidentally said the numbers and just got timed out and it was an honest mistake. But,
it's supposed to be for fun. You know, I made an emote for it and everything.
Yeah.
So only subscribers have protection from the, you know,
so they can use it.
The old gods. Yeah.
Yes, it is the old gods, isn't it? Yeah, Halsey's donning it in chat now.
I think the bot is broken and it won't time anyone out anymore. So it's free reign.
Are you still streaming regularly on Twitch as well?
Not regular. I want to be doing it more often, but I'll do maybe 1 or 2 a week.
They're dev streams as well, right?
Yes, they're either dev streams or retro streams. A lot of my time has recently been taken up doing work for a nonprofit that a friend of mine actually had to create. We had to make a nonprofit to help facilitate a friend of mine, and he's the brother of. Okay, let me start over. A friend of mine got taken prisoner in Venezuela.
Okay.
Along with one of his brothers in arms, because they were doing a mission there that they thought was sanctioned by like the U.S. government, and they're being held there illegally. Long story short, but
okay.
His brother, who's also who's a good friend of mine, had to do up this nonprofit organization to like help spread awareness for it and like legitimize it and like all this extra stuff. So I've been doing a lot of work there, and that's what's taken a lot of my time up. But
it sounds
it's
a good
really
reason, right?
as if like 2020 and like all this stuff couldn't get any weirder. Like that's what's been going on the last year now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very strange. But that's a roundabout way of saying I haven't been streaming too much. But
no, good luck with that as well. Is there anything you want to? Have you got any links or anything about that, or is that still in the pipe works?
If people want to check out,
you drop a link in
AmericanRescueCoalition.org is the here. I'll just grab the link because that's a mouthful.
No, that's fine. Because I think we're all very
not game dev related, but
no, but it's I mean it's life related, right? Which is probably more important.
It's very weird life related too.
Yeah. I think it's one of I think we all are very well. I assume we're all very easily kind of wrap up in our little bubbles, and if the problems aren't affecting us, it's very easy to kind of go, "Oh, that's a shame," and then never think about it again as well. So
well, and it's like not everybody should anyway, because it becomes unmanageable. Like you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that going on, and then Dr. Funkenstein's asking about Lord Breaker. Lord Breaker is the setting for Savage, basically, and it's also a tabletop game that I've just been kind of messing around with a little bit. Like I sculpted a figure for it and stuff, and I'm going to be sculpting more miniatures and.
Oh, that's exciting! Hand sculpting or 3D printing now?
Hand sculpting currently.
Wowza! This sounds exciting.
Yeah, they look kind of janky, but they look 80s jank. Like they look like old Ralph
authentic. We call it. Yeah, and that's awesome. Like I'm a big fan of tabletop games and board games.
Okay.
Less so, I guess. Tabletop sometimes is referred to mainly like where you've got a bunch of units moving around. I'm generally just open to like any kind of board games. I don't mind stuff like that, but I've never been into like Warhammer and all of that stuff. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that I don't like them.
Sure.
And I think there's definitely, I get a lot out of hanging out with people playing board games versus playing video games. I find when I'm playing video games with people on voice chat, quite often, like a group of like good mates would sit in a voice chat together, but then we don't chat that much because we're focusing on the game. Or there's just there's that lack of kind of connection that you sometimes otherwise have. Mm-hmm. So
there's a magic with tabletop stuff and board games and everything where it's whether it's a D&D or some like or Hero Quest. I want Lordbreaker to have like a scalable thing like Hero Quest where it's like, oh, here's a dungeon and here's dungeon tiles and here's combat rules and whatever, but it can be expanded into role play and it's got mass combat rules too, like Warhammer. It's all pretty like basic, but like designedly so. Like I want it to be accessible and easy to pick up and to play with. But we'll see. That's just sort of like weird hobby stuff that I'm doing on the side right now.
No, that's nice.
I'd love for it to be a bigger thing later, but we'll see.
Yeah. No, that's exciting, and thank you for bringing that up, Dr. Funkenstein, as well. Brainoid Games in chat said it took some time to convince Dan that Kattenberg won't have a physical version, which is the game we're working on. I'm obsessed, unfortunately, with the idea of I've tried making 2 card games, digital card games, and both of them I've obsessed over the ability that you could technically print this out and play it as well. So all of the mechanics, I feel they kind of have to be able to be physically done as well, and it absolutely kills the design sometimes. So I finally just had to concede with Kattenberg, since I'm not the only dev on the team.
There's so many interesting avenues for that stuff anymore. Like physical games do so well on Kickstarter, and like card games or miniatures based games, and and you could like I've seen people do Patreon routes where like they make games that are print and play. So definitely. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds exciting to me, that you want to make a physical.
One day when my other 400 projects are no longer pressing on my mind,
I can release physical Kattenberg cards in the Megadex. Special edition Chrome versions.
Oh, this Megadex, you say? Do we just have to send a check to your address, right? And you'll send us the Megadex. That's
big check.
That's one of the giant novelty checks. Yeah. That sounds about right. And we'll make you pay on deliver though for the size of it. But right, okay. I need to make sure I have time to play Savage, so we'll wrap up the interview part here. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, chat, as well, for being here and for hanging out and for chatting about the game as we've talked about it, and for your comments throughout. It's been nice to have good company here. So Tobor, I bid you a good day.
You as well, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Oh, pleasure. You have a good one, dude.
You too.
Father. I hung up after saying father. I couldn't bear listen to him calling me Danathy, and I'd get all emotional again. Right, we're going to take a brief break, and it'll probably be around 5 minutes tops, and then when we're back, we will be checking out Savage and playing it as. We're back. Sorry, I haven't had dinner tonight, and so I had a very quick bit of peanut butter on toast and a drink. So apologies. That took a little bit of time, but we're back. Look at my beautiful mug. This is the last mug in the cupboard, and normally it was a gift from an auntie a while ago that I said I'll keep it for 1 year and then I'll give it to a charity shop, I said, but it's proved a very noble servant. It's lasted a whole extra year and 10 months than it should have. Very noble servant it's been. Okay, let's check out Savage then, shall we? We may need to change the screen resolution, because I think if it's going to be full screen. So let's go ahead and launch it and take it from there, shall we? So play now. Yeah, I've played this a lot before, so it is going to be limited how far we get. Hold on. I just wanted to see stream while I'm playing. Click to unpause. Okay. Thank you for playing and supporting the game during early access. Okay. We won't read everything because time is short. And Halsey, you are completely correct. I am going to be used as a mop because I am not particularly great at this game. Yeah, having a good mug that you like is like, I've had this one for a long time. This is a good, solid, large mug that I like, but I didn't take it down with me, so I was lazy and made another. I just used another cup. Anyway, right, let's get started, shall we? It's probably going to be quite loud. I'll adjust the volume once we get started. But I love... This is what I meant by, like, attention to detail. It's so well done. Look at it! I think it is the best little intro to any of the games that I've played during this series. Alright, let's press a button. Let's go to the options. Oh, I forgot how good the theme tune is as well. Alright, just checking on stream. Yeah, we probably have it around here. Okay, I think I put it on 41 accidentally, but we'll go with it. Alright, we're going to go from the start. New game. Alright, we have to be called... Uh-oh. Can I not... Oh. I had to press a button first. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? I have to be Danathy, right? Caps is Y. Danathy! Uh-oh, is it? Okay, good. I was worried he was going to cap me a 5. Danathy. Alright, we're ready. Here we are. Okay, so to lift a corpse, use right trigger. And then you can throw it. Okay, we've also got a bunch of items. How do we pick things up? Down? Okay, you press down on them to equip. This is attack. You can see the top left. We got wounds. That's the health system in the game. It's quite a nice little take on health. So we attack with that. We jump with that. Oh yeah, these are going to help me. We should probably read these. Access menu and inventory. Okay, so if we go ahead and do that, we can go to oh, wrong one. Start. Okay, so items. Nothing. But we got a hunting spear and a shield. So can we equip this? Yes. Can we equip this? There you go. That should make us a bit stronger by the looks of it. So now we have a shield. Right, so X is attack with it. And then, oh, I can shield bash with Y. And I think if I remember, do you just have to... There's a way to block that I forgot. It's like the... Ah, yeah, right. That's the one. So it's right bumper. Yeah, okay. Oh, and what does this one say? We should read that. Hello there, Littlewood. Nice to see you in chat. Okay, attack and jump. Yeah, we got that much already. Don't you worry. Yeah, okay, cool. He's down. We got raw meat chunk. So use equipped sub-item. And then you can also switch sub-item using the right stick. Oh, that's what's in the B slot. I only have meat at the moment, I think. So, okay, that's fine. Ah, so we can pick up the bodies, like they said, and throw them around. Now, the reason we... That is why we might want to throw them around, is to cover their spikes. And then you can use them as platforms. It's the best. I think you can only do it so many times before they go down. Or does it not? Yes. Oh, crikey. I'm dead already. Who would have thought it? I was trying to demonstrate the mechanic. Alright, let's go again. Let's go again. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can take out an enemy by throwing this time. Oh, the enemy's gone already. Do I still have... Oh, so I've lost all my items now, right? I don't... It's one of those things... Ah, okay, yeah. So this means that you've dropped it, and I think you need to go and find it, kind of Dark Souls style, right? There it is. Oh, and it dropped perfectly. There we go. Okay, so now we can go and equip this stuff again, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Did I not pick it up then? I thought that's what that meant. Land on enemies, head to stun. Lift stunned enemies. Oh, broken. Do I need to repair it, is it? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Oh, crikey. Okay, so those platforms can fall. Oh, you can climb up, which is nice as well. Okay, so this one we know is going to fall quite fast because we learned that. Yeah, block. Oh, we don't have a shield though. Attack upwards. It's a bit of a shame that we've lost our items already because we don't have them to take on. Ah! We're going to have to just let them shoot. Okay, just punch them. Brawl them. Can we take their bow? No, we can't. That would have been nice. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a game where if you go into the enemy, you take damage. Some games do that, some games don't. And I think I've probably gotten used to... You only get hit when you actually are in their attack animation, right? With shield equipped, shield bash, deflect. Yeah, we came across that earlier. Yeah, it definitely has great polish on this game. Uh-oh. So this is the intro, by the way. It's a tutorial and you get a bit of an idea of how things work. So you can right trigger to push things along. And then you can... Okay, you can dodge as well. So, if we were to pull this out... Uh-oh. Is it? Uh-oh, did I press the wrong... Have I... Oh no, I ate the meat! I shouldn't have eaten the meat. Okay, I think I might have got it in an unfortunate position. Because we kind of need to roll through. So, okay, I wonder what whether you can push the block through. Oh, he's blocking. Alright, he's got a shield, so we'll go over him instead. It's very precise, like you've got to be very careful not to run into him and that, but it's one of those games that mechanically you get used to it. Okay, we can keep going. So yeah, this is tutorial, but also intro to the story. Look at that. Is that... Danathy, run! Gento, what in all the hell is going on down there? Argeshi raiders, there's too many of them. They're burning everything. By far, I can see that. Why have you run from them? Where are the others? I'm sorry. I couldn't... Gento, you fool, wait. Damn coward. Look at this. I found a stray. All alone. This should be fun. Alright, we need that weapon. Get him! Okay. We also need to equip it quickly. Equip. Okay, that'll give me a little bit more range. Good. Oh, wow, that one-shot him. That's nice. Nice. Oh, hunting spear up, so you level up the weapons too, which is cool. Alright, we're the only ones who can go and save. Oh, so you can roll through them. That's what I was trying to do there. Look at the belly on this boy. Yeah, the range on this is really nice. Okay, I got whipped. Oh, look at him laugh after hitting me. The soothing balm. What's a soothing balm? Items. Soothing balm. Info. Eliminates burning. Said to be made from the tears of the guardian. Oh, did I not put on the... Did I get armor and just not equip it? Oh, crikey. Shh. Alright. I was wearing my loincloth. That's not naked anyway. Alright. Alright, they're innocents, right? We got some more soothing balm. So we should be able to use the right stick to... I wonder whether... Oh, so you can jump on their heads. It did say that earlier. Oh, I accidentally ate again. Okay, let's bait out a shot first and then let's go. Yeah, we could do with another shield. That's one thing I'm missing. I forgot how the health mechanic works in this. What the square around it means. Okay, we're not going to go into the fire to get the burning, soothing, soothing lotion balm. Okay, let's... Yeah, see that dodge? See that dodge? I was ready for him. Oh, look at the background detail. It's great. No, don't. He's a giddy. Nelia, father, down with you. No. Oh dear, Mr. Ball and Chain. Ah, good. Another volunteer. Why are you doing this? Why all of this? Haven't you heard, dog? You little ghosts and animals have been selected for the highest honor to redeem yourselves in the most glorious purpose of something something. I don't remember, but damned if I don't enjoy my work. Hell's take you! What good line. Okay, he kicked me. This is the true test of what we've learned. If we take another hit, we'll eat a bit, alright? Move. We're breaking his armor off by the looks of it. Can we roll through him? I wanted to roll through him. Come on. Okay, you can't. He's too large to roll through. Let's eat. Does that help me with health? Okay. We've taken off his arm. Look at that. I'll cut your tongue out and hang it from my belt. With one hand, I'd like to see you try. Come then, Gesh. I will make you more symmetrical. Oh, the other arm too. Die, dog. Oh gosh, he's got reinforcements. Enough, Remus. Amen. Stand aside. Let me kill this one. Silence. I will overlook this outburst, Remus. Now, go before you bleed to death. Rah! This one, he has spirit. He'll be of some use to me. You brought these bastards here. Killed my family. Why? Tell me before I rip your head from your shoulders. Child, you've been through much this day. The fire in you is strong. Stoke it. You will need it. I'll show you the way. I will guide you. You're mad. Maginot, take them. We lead our... hang on. We lead our item Gosenian friends to their salvation. With pleasure, my lord. All right, you lot. You heard it. LaBelle, take them. Get these dogs moving. And make sure Remus doesn't bleed over everything the fool. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well. There he is. Whispers had come down from the west of the map who would become emperor of the Arikeshi hordes. Secret Serpent was back at the helm. Gosen, sorry, I'm reading too slow. Killing and enslaving to further his own glorious dark ambition. They came with a frightening abruptness, a sudden storm of power, hatred and violence, killing and burning indiscriminately. Those who survived the culling were clapped in irons and corralled to the west. Among them, Danathi of Gosen, broken and bloody, gazed upon the orchestrator of his demise with the look of a vengeance-starved animal. I've been shackled. Alright, let's get out of here. I like I like you can still control him. So, mighty Gosen warrior, eh? A real wolf of the wilds. Spit! That's great. Not smart, Runt. Not smart at all. You took the dog catcher's arm. I'll enjoy taking pieces of you. You'll die for that, Gosen. But first, your work. As long as you can still bleed, you will work. Come on. Come on, we will get out of here. Have I got a stake? Oh yeah, I'm pulling the edge off. Yeah. Okay, good. We found some items. I quickly need to equip them. What did we get? That'll do. Sword. Okay. A hilt. Okay, it's better than nothing. Oh, okay. That is not so pleasant. Oh, am I meant to escape maybe instead? I want to kind of try and kill these. I don't know how easy it's going to be. Oh no, this is risky, Dan. Why am I determined to try and kill them? I think I might have found a good spot. Yeah. Okay, we got a wood club. Wood club is better. So that means we can go this way instead. Let me also... Well, welcome back, Sparky. Nice to have you. So we got skinning knife. How do we tell that, like, the... Ah, okay. So if you click on them... 1 to 2 damage. 3 to 4 damage. Okay, we should probably equip that, I think. A fried egg, cheese, and sausage pat. Oh, that does sound good. Nice. Nice, Sparky. I had peanut butter on toast, not quite as glamorous. By far, I'm free. Now, to find a way out. Then, revenge. Let's go. Quest, revenge. Nice. Is there a place to look at quests then? Codex? Revenge. I must escape the prison if I'm to bring death to the Arageshi. Filth that killed my family and destroyed my home. That's nice. It was exactly where I expected to find it too. Okay, poison's probably not good. That water doesn't look so healthy. Nice. Okay, this club is killing them quite fast at least. It's tricky. I never know which way I want to go in these sort of games. Aha. To save, level up, and spend your whatever blue is at that little... I don't know what the icon is. To access the menu, essence to level up. Okay, okay. So do we want to level up? And then this is where we choose what we want to level up, is it? Oh, so it's either might, resolve, cunning. Nice, it highlights what it actually changes as well. Attack damage, toughness. I feel I'm probably going to take more damage. That's what I'd like to level up at the moment. Yeah, we're going to go for that. Yeah, we spent that. That's fine. I think I leveled it up yet. Okay. And we've got a mining pick as well. Pickaxe. I thought there might be something nice behind there. Can you do anything with that? That would be nice if so. Uh-oh. I need to drag this a bit more to the side. Oh, you can destroy them. I didn't even think about that. Let's get some gold so we can smash these up. Okay, we got some meat. Yeah, it did look a bit like a helmet as well, but it's a tankard, I think. Yeah, so I just wanted to double check out how to use that. Great. Alright. Let's go then. Oh, did it say that I should save as well? Or does that save it? I think that saved. We have no armor, but, I mean... What's changed? I wasn't great with armor in the first place. Nice. I am kind of one-shotting these, which is nice. It feels good. It makes it feel better when they're quite challenging to get a hit on. Okay. Can we... Don't know what's... I guess these are like other prison cells, right? Oh, it doesn't look like this boy survived, does it? But we all like secrets. Gotta check for the secrets. Let him do a charge if we can. Oh, good. We got him. We got him. Oh, I jumped too high. Gotta be wary of that. Alright, come on. Take your shot. Take your shot. Aha! Stuck in the roof. Yeah. Leveled up my wood club as well. This boy's got no hope. Okay, I'm not too sure what benefit I get from things like wood, but I think it's possibly like armor crafting or upgrading or something. Again, this doesn't... I should not just run into every one of them. I should take it. If it looks empty, I should leave it. I'm just quite the explorer when it comes to games. This feels like it should be secret. Look at your little tiny knife. Yeah. Wood club up again. So, like, it was doing 2 to 3, 2 to 4 damage before. Let's see. Is it doing more for us now? Because we... Oh, it's a level... So it's per wood club that levels up as well. Interesting. So that's 3 to 4. That was 3 to 4 as well. So I'm not too sure what the levels does on it especially. Thank you, Littlewood. No, when you finish a game. This prison is huge. Indeed it is. It is. Stuck in a roof. That sounds like a Game Jam theme, bro. Oh, we can jump on their heads as well. I forgot about that. I think you can pick them up after you stun them as well. Alright, we're doing fine so far. Crikey, what's going on in here? Yeah. I got a lot of meat. Is this a sound bite for anyone who wanted it? Oh, I can imagine that must be challenging, Littlewood, actually. You gotta try to do the smallest of projects. And build up your kind of dexterity, I guess, in that sense. It's not something you can always build up, though. With Alicia with ADHD, I do understand that it's not a case of just try harder, is it? Uh-oh. How was I meant to hit this one? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How am I? Okay, I jump and attack, I guess. Yeah, okay, that did the trick. Can we... What's this thing? Did you kill you as well? Uh-oh, water. Breath. Okay, we got wounds. I need to figure out what eating raw meat does. It feels like it shouldn't be that good for me, but we're going to eat it. I was on 1/4. It does recover half of your health. Okay. Oh wow, the armor really does make a difference. Okay, our wood club has been leveled up again. We're just going to keep going this way. I'm going to try and... Oh, you notice the icon that it said in that introduction bit of text is on all the banners in there, right? That's a nice little touch. I'm going to try not to explore it everywhere because I'm never going to get anywhere if I do that. We'll try and just guess the right way. Imagine we're in the prison, right? You're not going to go and check every nook and cranny. Oh, crikey. I should have looked at the tell there. Oh, these boys are tough. Are they guarding that door out, though? I think they... No. Ooh. Okay, so if you attack them... Let's eat. If you attack them while they're coming towards you, you will interrupt them. Look at that death animation. So it's back where I was last, right? I don't know if I can level up. No, I've got no more points. Have I got any of my items that I had? I think I kept them. Yeah, okay, I did. Still no armor, though. Okay, well, that's a shame. We're going to keep going. I think last time, we just got to be really careful about taking damage where you don't need to take damage. Okay, so it doesn't always interrupt them. Like, he didn't get interrupted when I hit him. So, can I jump on it? Oh, the spike on his head means I can't jump on his head. Okay, we weren't so good with not taking damage. Is that... Can I eat the food? Damn it. I wanted that to be something I could eat. What's in here? Is this the way we came? No, okay, another... Nice, nice, nice. No! The way they laugh at you. Oh, we got an iron key. We got a hunting spear. Look at this, rewarding me for exploring. However, I still... Oh, well, this will save, even if we don't... If we can't... Yeah, so that we need our BP to go up further before we can level up. Right. They lost levels. Oh, so my gear lost level, is it? That's the incentive to not die. Okay. Oh, it reminds me of a track, one of the songs as well. Ba, 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 ba. That one. That one. There's a wood club. I don't know if I need to pick them all up. Can I ever sell? Oh, no, we're fighting the same guy again. Oh, when I saved, did that take my health back up? Oh, hang on, right. Let's try and learn some strategy here. Can I throw... No. Okay, this is not going the best. I couldn't even roll through him. Tricky. Without a shield, I feel a little bit limited. Let me just go check. Do you fully heal in these rooms? I know I'll have to fight him again, but I just want to check. Yes, you do. Okay. Nice. A tankard. Off we go. There we go. This time we're stronger. We're more prepared, and we're still probably going to take a couple of hits. Oh, Dan! Oh, look how much health I took. Oh my words. Okay, we're going to heal one more time because I'm one shot at the moment. And I don't want my club to go down a level. I'm just going to get weaker. Alright. It seems like we can just stock up on meat down here at least. Which is a benefit as well. No, the armoured one has a spike on his head. So if their helmet has... Oh, that is harsh. If the helmet has a spike on his head, then you can't... We could go for the less armoured one. We could just ignore him a bit, right? That is another possibility. We don't have the key for the chest. Sad day. Okay, what's over here? There's a lot. There's a lot of enemies there for what appears to be nothing. Ooh, oh, little dodge, little dodge. This isn't anything, is it? No, okay, that's fine. Let's keep going. Alright, our health is looking better. Bap. I do feel that's one of the things that I did respect about the game, even if I'm bad, is the difficulty is good. It's hard, but intentionally so, you know? And it encourages you to get good at it rather than like not even thinking what's going on. Nice. Let me just have a shield, one of you. Oh! Maybe I should ask for more things. Let's get a shield now, right? The game answered, hey Johnny Dev, yeah, it's a great one. Of the presentation of this game is amazing. It's made by ToborPrime, who we interviewed earlier. If you missed the interview, you can check the VOD, or I'll be posting it on YouTube tomorrow. So feel free to check out the YouTube link that has just been put in chat. Okay, we're going to get our shield as well now. So now we can block, which is probably quite important, especially in this sort of scenario. Get out of here. Can we, yeah, I don't know how the blocking of normal attacks is going to go, but we can also shield bash. Can we can't shield bash, no, it'd be too easy if you could just shield bash every chest. Okay, off we go, off we go. Oh, I really got to be careful of that. Right, so we're half health, so I can eat now, because you get half health back when you eat, so let's try and keep manage our health a bit more. What's the little green thing about next to my health? I don't quite know. Okay. Can we climb up the chains? Can. I do enjoy when I one shot. I mean, that's telling me that I need to get to that other side of the lever or lever. Nice, I managed to block that as well. Don't know if he would have definitely hit me. I was just on the border, but... Okay, my plank shield is up as well. So we need to go round and down somehow. I'm guessing so, anyway. Ooh. Is this where I died before? Oh, crikey. Yeah, I forgot I got this far. Sometimes it interrupts them. Maybe it's a chance thing. Or if maybe at the start of the animation it doesn't. So yeah, I've evolved. Look at me. Dan Strong. Let's go. Here we go. We've escaped the prison. Step 1 of revenge. We can tick it off the list. Gotta get used to these. I've gotten used to the dodge button on the left bumper now. It's a perfect place for it. I just don't play loads of console games. I need to get used to the block on the right bumper. Nice. We can't get out of there, I don't think. Uh-oh. We gotta move. Ah, so there's a cooldown on how often you can block as well. Oh, okay, we just opened the door. That's nice. Right, I'm not gonna... I wanna look around for stuff, I do, but I feel... Ah! It's in our best interest to try and see more of the game. But here I am exploring. Look at the shadow. The shadow's great. Look at the lovely stars as well. Oh no, I fell far too far. And now, like classic games, the enemies have respawned. My own fault. Hopefully, I do have to do the lever. Oh, the shot! Can't believe he got me from there. Alright. No, okay, it's remembered. Let's get out of here. Here is the world map. Oh, look at that. Are these like random encounters on the map? So we want to do... Is this their village? Can we go to the village? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Okay. I pressed the A on the to go in. You, get out now. I've come to trade. Oh, my barbarian didn't sound like that earlier. I'll not be seen with a slave or some unclean fool. If the Gesh come round, they'll haul me off with you. But get out! Get out! Okay, so we need to get some clothes on. You can recruit a village. Very nice. Hello, what about you? Psst, barbarian. Trying to get into that derelict northern fort, eh? What's it to you, thief? You wound me, friend. I am but an honest treasure hunter. I have a knack for plunder, which is no longer needed. If you've a point, get to it, rogue. Calm, friend. An old acquaintance of mine, Gramleth, met with an unfortunate end in the caverns northwest of that cursed mining prison. A true talent, aye. The world is a darker place for grieves for the loss of him. You test my patience, of which ye clearly be in short supply of. Now then, Gramleth was an expert, let's say, infiltrator, along with, I can't read very well, sorry, along with Gramleth's earthly remains. Those caverns may very well be the final resting place of the tools of his trade. If what you say is true, rogue, it might be worth looking into. Precisely, friend, precisely. Especially, barbarian, if you hope to gain access to the Ash Sentry. Okay, so that's going to help us break in. What about you? Bombs? Tinctures, dearie? Oh, God knows. A scrawny thing like you could do with more meat on its bones. Okay. You're an apothecary then, old woman. Most I've met have peddled mainly goat's swill. Bah! The fool seeking a cure-all knows not what's wrong with him. If it's superstitious nonsense you're after, dearie, you're better off chasing down some kooky Ilgogi healer. More likely to eat than heal you, though. Now, if you're after real substantial results, I concoct bits and bobs to offer with me two gnarled and withered hands, But me medicine is as robust as a Highland winter. Aye then, old woman, and what of the meat you mentioned? Do you monger meals? Prepare them, dearie, aye. Bring me raw, this and that you find on your travels, before it spoils, if you please, and I'll do it up proper in me pot. Ravenous gut, when it looks like some piece of you may rot or fall off. Come see Gretheld. She'll set you straight, dearie. Alright, well we kind of want to do that then. I have ingredients for you to cook. Do we not have meat? Or is it spoiled? Raw meat. These. Cannot cook equipped item. Okay, what about if we do that? We got some gold. How much have we got? 100. Okay. Cook it. Oh, man. I don't know what else I need to add. Oh, crikey. We're not going to add bone to it, are we? Alright. I got a feeling there's more to it than I expect. What about this stuff? Cooked meat. Okay, so you can just buy some that way. Yeah, meat and wood. What? To make a wood popsicle. Alright, let's sell some bones. I don't know what the hides are for. Crafting, and there's a little icon next to them in fairness. We're going to sell these as well. We can buy more if we want. It's just going to stress me having too much in my inventory. Is that locked? Yeah, I thought so. And who are you? Hail, barbarian. Name's Railhast. Well, you answered that quickly. If you have the need for a workable wood or any manner of lumber, I'm here. I'm your man. I've also got a few tools lying around that could aid in the acquisition of such. Beyond that, well... Okay. Looks like you could use an extra pair of hands. Hail, Railhast. Down at Shard of Gosen. Oh, it's me now, sorry. I have much to do in the surrounding area and I will be dropping by every now and then. If I had the tools, I could bring you lumber I chance upon. An interesting proposal, Danathy. Here, I'll offer this to you as an investment, and in good faith. If you do indeed chance upon any extra lumber, bring it my way, and we can both benefit. Oh, you gave me a woodcutter's axe. Nice. Well, I think I have some lumber, don't I? Oh, so I can just buy wood from him. Oh, look at this. I can buy myself a nice weapon. A hatchet. Oh, and some clothes. I think we need the clothes. We don't have any clothes at the moment. I'll tell you what. We're going to buy a hatchet as well. When in Rome. Now, what can we sell you? Broken arming sword. Yeah, oh, look at the money we get with this. Take it. Skinning knife. That might be... I love that. These are like different types of attacks, I guess they do, right? Get rid of that wood club. I'm going to stick to my nice new weapon, I think. It was that, wasn't it? Yeah. Got my axe, skinning knife. Oh, I think I got 2 skinning knives. Have I, or have I just gone back around to the top? Uh-oh, I'm lost. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. These are like right at the bottom for some reason. Oh, is it because they're equipped or something? Alright, anyway, okay. Let's not sell that stuff. Okay, and then let's equip. In our arms, we want to take this hatchet. I know we've leveled up the wood club, but we're going to equip this. And then armor, we're going to equip that. Yes. And now maybe I can go back into that shop because I'm not naked. Or will he still think I'm a... Will he still think that I'm a prisoner? He might still do, actually. Where's the wood club gone? I'm holding up to scroll through. That's odd. I just unequipped it, right? Okay. Let's not waste time then. Hey, Creator Steve, nice to see you. I just want to double check, can I get into this thing now? I've only died twice. Does that count as winning? Right, am I no longer peasant for you? Manage to clothe yourself, I see. Yes, satisfied? Satisfied now, blacksmith. You're a picky tradesman. Ha! Self-preservation, pup. Wicked times make for interesting conversation. Now, you wish to trade or waste more of my time? Okay, I can use your forge. I know my way around a forge. Of course I do. Fine. Let's know that I won't be lending some damn vagabond my own hammer. Go scrounge your own, and then we'll talk. Where are we gonna find them? I have been voice acting it all, but at the same time, I'm not gonna get far if I keep reading everything. So raised by the Ilgogi cannibals, confiscations. Yeah, I guess means we don't have much. Sniffing around that derelict fort northeast. You might find a hammer in there. So all the surrounding hills. Okay. Well, we can also possibly buy though, right? What do you have for sale? Oh, did I just... Okay, I couldn't afford it anyway. That's fine. I did just buy a new weapon. We have a better shield. We could go for that. I think we might go for that. Okay, good. Now sell. We can't do that, but we'll sell our wood club. And we need to equip this. Equip. Where are you? Shield. There you go. Look at that beautiful shield. Now, hopefully, I can sell you my old shield. Where are you, old shield? Plank shield. Off you go. Maybe keeping space is good for when you die. But, oh, look at the rain. Alright, off we go then. Can I equip the wood axe and chop down these trees? Where are you? Was it pick? No, it's a wood chopping axe. There. Oh, what do I need some skills to do that, do I? Okay. Requirements not met. Either way. I also think I may not be equipping my my weapon at the moment. Equip. There you go. Oh yeah, it's all bare hands. Right, so up here we're interested in. What happens if we interact with these then? Do we go into a fight? Okay. Okay, so we don't have any iron keys at the moment. Oh, there's no... Ah! There's... I was going to say, where's the enemy? Oh dear, that was not the greatest start. Ah! Oh, crikey, did he do a charge attack or... Okay, we got him. Do you have any keys for me? No, you don't. Look how much health I lost. Well, we're just gonna have to eat the raw meat. I'm sure nothing... Oh, maybe that's what the little... I don't know. I'm still not sure what the little green icon means next to their health. It could be because I'm eating the raw meat. So, was it northeast or northwest? We could probably look in the codex, right? Where's the button there? Okay. So in the codex, did it tell us where they were? Yeah, in the village. Deep within the Garmel's cavern, we shall see. Where is that cavern? Northeast of the border village. Okay, that's how we get to the hammer. The other thing was this fort. So northeast would be over this way or in here, right? Look at that sun. So we can't get through here, I'd imagine. Stay away. I mean, we could go to that cave, but we haven't been told to go to the cave. So let's go to this fort, although maybe we need to level up a bit. I'm not sure. Oh, I think I can go here, yeah. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to break into that sentry. That's what we needed to go somewhere. Was it this cavern, possibly? Or it could have been up here as well. Is there a way we can get through to there? I'm not too... we might be able to go around that top way, but... what's this area, actually? I didn't even... Burnt village. I mean, we can check out another burnt village, I guess. I always think there's trees or something I could jump on. Oh, is this the village from the start? Oh, he's... Curses. Landed on me. Oh! I can't believe that. I tried to prepare. Oh no. I held the shield and then the bridge fell and then it landed on my head. My clothing, nice. I keep doing that. I keep running into them. Are these doors we can go in? Or, oh, no, I don't think it has the up arrow, does it? So just stay high. Give us a... Oh my gosh. Not an arrow to a knee, an arrow to the blimmin' chest. we need to eat or we're gonna die. I'm far too careless in games like this. Just always take damage. Alright, Burnt Village, we've gone through there. What's down here? Oh, this one there as well. Crikey, this map's quite big, eh? I'm guessing this isn't something you interact with. You need to, like, unlock it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that bird gonna attack me? We like birds. I hope I can jump on his head. Oh, maybe I should have killed the bird. Yeah, it said something here when I was close to it, but I don't know if that... There, okay. Devil's Shade. I don't think we... Oh, crikey. Oh, these are nasty. I have some horrible memory of these. Oh my gosh, look how... I don't... No, I'm gonna die. Please, can I leave? I want to go. Alright, we don't go there. Maybe we should have tried the cave at the start. To level up ourselves a little, don't we? So there's a cave to the north as well. What's this cave? Oh, I can't actually go to it. I expect to be able to... Let's sneak past this boy. This one? Oh, Gamlet's Cavern. That's where we were meant to go. Alright, so this at least is the next bit. Oh, I wanted to make it fall on it. But in doing so... No! Oh my gosh. I'm upset at the moment. We need to just eat more raw meat. Maybe if you eat too much raw meat, you're sick? Is that what the... Oh, crikey. This is what happened to Gamlin, or whatever his name was. Doesn't look like I'm getting back out that way. No, it does not. I like little events like that, though. I'm not going to try and explore every nook and cranny, as I've said before. So we'll... Uh-oh. Attack! Attack! I mean, my axe is a bit stronger, so we'll just chop him. Okay, we can go down there. Let's have a look here, shall we? We found a save point! Excellent. Have we leveled up? Oh, I think we have, haven't we? We have. So resolve is what I've gone for before. Do I need my attack force, attack damage? It changes. Evasion, crit, parry opponent, poison resistance, and favor. It's just luck. I think we're gonna go for more resolve at the moment. Oh, hang on! Don't you need to? Hang on! Wait! Don't certain weapons have certain? Yeah, the different stats. Yes. I didn't even look at those. So okay, we'll take that up one. And we'll take that up one. We don't want to commit all to one because it means we won't be able to use some of the items. That makes sense, Tobor. That makes sense. I mean, I think I noticed it with my... what was it? The wood chopping axe. So this requirements, I need 2. So I could equip that now. The sorting, yeah, having the gaps between them all confuses me a bit. Like, I don't mind it here, but just going down, when you go down to get to the end, I'm not too sure why they're in those slots. And maybe because we sold stuff and it doesn't like reorganize afterwards. Oh, this is a slower swing. Okay, let's go. No! So, that's like, most of the time I lose health, it's because of that. That's a bit of a shame. We don't quite one-shot them. Slave garb. Is that a... No. Alright, let's go, let's go. Uh-oh. This looks dangerous. I can't believe that got me in one. I forgot how much it slowed me down to swing. Okay, we need to get to our essence, right? Off we go. We know where it is. Do I have a weapon that I... Oh, did my axe go? Did I lose my axe? It's broken now. Great. Let's go back to my hatchet then, I guess. Yeah, it was definitely Indiana Jones moment, wasn't it? It's nice. You see the difference in damage though. This little one versus it. Right, let's quickly get past this. Pick up the essence. No! I can't. I think yeah, was it just meant to wait on the edge? Okay, this is not doing me well at the moment, losing all this health. Losing all these lives. Oh, my shield broke now. Bloody has, hasn't he? We might as well not equip it until we get past this bit. Oh. Come on, Dan. Okay, this time we will do it. We jump. No, it still gets you. Am I meant to... I guess I just jump down and go back on myself? Yeah. Okay. This time we got it. What's Wayward Grit? Okay, okay. Alright. Let's do this again. Take 4. There's a purple thing down here. There's a spider up here. Oh, it went for me fast. I knew it was there, but it still got me. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. I need to climb up afterwards. Let's that happen first. There we go, we got essence. We got our essence back. My mojo! Uh-oh, that's another one. Oh, oh, it's still going, it's still going. Get up there! Crikey. That was too close for comfort. Probably should climb up there, but we're gonna just explore on the floor instead. We don't have a key. Ay ay ay! Punished for my imprecision again. Come on, drop. Spider jerk. Oh, curse you. Oh, they're so nippy. I will eat some ribs and decapitate you. Uh-oh, that doesn't look fun. Looks like he's going to cause problems to me. I saw it coming. I was hoping to jump back off the... Oh, crikey. Can't believe that bat thing. Alright. I don't even want to face him down there. They're just going to kill me. I am merely a barbarian. I don't think I've got the barbarian attitude. Come at me. Come at me. We got you. We got you. We may need a bit of help from it over here. Come on. Oh, I can't believe I threw it the wrong way. It breaks apart as well. Oh! Look how much health that took from me! Hey, Roku. How you doing? Okay. How do I do this? How... Okay, we just let it jump off, I guess. Is he gonna fly at me? No, I needed to hold up. You can do different attacks if you hold up. Ah, Danny boy. This is why I died so much last time I played this. Oh, can we... Hang on. It said something about like how to change your equipped... This. Oh, have you gotta put another one in, have you? To swap to it. Oh, I don't know actually. Maybe you can only have one meat thing? Because I basically just wanted to eat that. And then guess we can equip that for now as a backup. Release another jam game. What jam were you taking part in? Did you do LD this time? So we're in this cave looking for something that'll help us break in. Oh crikey. Jurassic Park flashbacks. Okay, we're gonna try and hit you fast. I don't like killing dinosaurs. He's gonna spit now, isn't he? Oh gosh, yeah, I got spat on. I need a shield, but I don't. Oh my gosh, can I jump on him? Because I need to get over. Hang on, right? We might have some better meat in here somewhere. Well, not better, but like, yeah, something we can eat more of. Oh, nice, we got a bone. I don't know how I meant to avoid this stuff when I'm in the corner. I don't feel like I've got a way to get around him. And I don't have a shield that's not broken. Oh, I did try that too far there. I like the little tell before he attacked. Yeah, maybe I can roll through those. Can I roll through him? No, very well. How much meat does this heal? Heals 6. Okay. Ah! Oh, he's mad. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Eat, 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 eat. Without dying, please. Oh, I like that. He brings the roof down with his tail. Hide clothing mastered. We got the, actually, fetish. Am I poisoned as well? I think I am poisoned. Do I have anything to stop poison? Don't think I do. This is invoke. Oh, don't really know what that does, do we? keep it. So we're currently on 6 health. We're doing it by quarters. Okay, we just lost a quarter there. Throw knives into solid wood to create platforms. Aha! Okay. We need to eat soon or we're gonna die. Oh, is this him? Throwing dirks, yes. We got him. I'm guessing this is our friend. And this is the item that's gonna let us break in. Oh, there's the wood if I remember correctly, right? So... do I get to pick up that knife afterwards, or did I just... oh no. Hold on. Is this wood? No. Why did it go... do I need to be right by it? Oh, no, I can't believe I died due to poison. I wasn't looking. That's sad. It's very sad. All my stuff is going to be past the Velociraptor. Oh no, I've still got swords at least. Swords, I mean the knives. But I feel I want to get my essence. So we're gonna have to go back down and try and find it. Oh no, remember this bit. Yeah, we remember. Yeah, stuff you guys. I remember how this ends. Uh-oh, we didn't go that way. We stayed down along the floor. We kind of need to go up here. Wait for this boy to come down. Jump on his head. That'll do. Alright, we're going to leave him. We've died too many times. No! Come on, Dan. Timing is imperative on those platforms. Just as it is here with this boy. Yeah. Okay, we've maxed this hatchet as well, which is nice. No! Okay. Timing, timing, timing. Oh. Make sure you follow the for the big follows is the way to get all of the follows if you haven't yet. Just in case. I don't want anyone to miss the chance to be famous. Huh. Alright, let's continue. Uh-oh. Oh, I was wondering if I stayed on that edge, I wonder. No! Oh my flipping gosh. So, does that get rid of my main essence that I was trying to actually retrieve? Oh, we got a shield. A shield will be appreciated. Yeah, I think this is my experience with it last time. I just kept dying. Because I'm not the best. Where's my shield? I thought... there you go, I equipped it. Always dying. Yeah, I'm not too sure if you die when you're trying to retrieve your like essence thing, whether that overrides it. I imagine it would. I hope it doesn't, but I imagine it would. Come on. Alright, well, I'll just kill you if you don't want to come down. I do feel the spiders do act differently, which is quite nice that they're not super duper predictable. Oh. we're a true hero, we can fall epic distances. Yeah, I was gonna roll backwards, but I failed. Right, timing, remember. Can you only pick up if you're not not using a shield, I guess? Okay, so as it comes, jump now. Nice. Okay, we're doing better, he says. I don't know if we actually are. I feel like I'm doing better. Alright, we're just going to run past you. I'm scared. No, I think this happened last time. No, no! Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to use the less good meat. How much is it? Where does it say how much you... that one. Where? How much health you get restored from it? I think it's 2. Like that, I don't know what I was meant to do there. That's like a bit frustrating. Felt like I couldn't aggro it without being that close. Are you serious? Okay, so we got that essence. I don't think we're gonna get our other essence, but we're gonna go and find out. And then we'll come back down and get the essence we lose trying. I think we get our health restored when we collect our essence as well. Oh, there was a save point here. Blast. Serves me right for not exploring enough, huh? Or it could be rude to me in chat. How dare. Right, so this was the raptor fight. Pretty sure. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect something to come out of that. Okay, so we got ourselves some extra knives. I can't remember this room actually, now I've said that. Was this the raptor fight? Maybe I've gone a different way. Oh, no. Yeah, it was. It's just that it's been replaced by this. Okay, so we got back here. We didn't get our stuff back, unfortunately, but... So you can only have 10. It's a way for you to climb heights, which is good. Oh, I'll have a look about the jam post now. Minimalistic pixel art gains. You skipped LD. Okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to scroll out because it minimizes the game when I do it. It was some graffiti jam, you said. Ah, fair enough. Thank you for repeating. I would have scrolled up. If you just tell me next time, I'll scroll up. Uh-oh. Let's get the knives and then let's get out of here. So that means that we can now climb higher. Before we couldn't high. So that's our kind of Metroidvania gate, right? Okay, there's no way to go to like map from here, is there? I don't feel there should... What's that? Ah, sword. Yeah, I don't think we need to go and save again. I'm gonna see it doing for a while until I get the basics of Unreal Engine down. Okay, small size. Oh, cool. How have you found your little learning venture into Unreal at the moment, Steve? Uh-oh. Sometimes I feel it's maybe not about fighting everything. Just like keep moving. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, that probably saved me 2 hits there if I just, like, realize it. I probably should just go. Yeah, and then I lose it there. Ha! You kind of need to level... It does help you level up, right, fighting the thing, so... However, if I was in this situation, would I be going to fight everyone? No, I'd be running and thwacking one when it gets too close to me. So we can probably use... I don't think we've got a key, so we still can't get that, but there might be areas that we could climb out of now. I guess this probably dungeon forces you to get the knives so that you can find the new way out, I'd imagine. Oh, yeah, I did an upwards attack instead of... Actually, hold on. We're very low on health. How heavy do they hit me for? These boys are strong. I mean, can we just knife them as well? Ooh. Oh, okay, we need to get more meat. Equip. Give me... Oh no, I didn't mean to anger you. I wanted to eat my meat. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so they do a dash attack. They do a little low attack as well. Sneaky ones. Okay, cool attacks and enemies. I need... Oh no. Are we maybe not meant to be coming up this way? I feel it wouldn't be... I think I'm going the wrong way because this feels too harsh. Because we're going to get another one of those rocks falling on us now. Yeah, here, see? Who knows? I've been grasping the node-based system in Unreal lately pretty well now. 3 weeks spending on it. Oh, okay, that's a positive thing. What sort of things are you making? Are you like following some tutorial things and building on that? Or are you trying to make a game that you got in your mind? Or... Oh, no. Okay, so now we can climb up here. Oh wow, you can shoot fire upwards as well. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, there we go. Maybe we were going the right way then. Is this the way out? It's a save point. Not enough to level up though. Oh. That noise. Yeah, it doesn't do it everywhere. So could we equip a pickaxe? Equip pickaxe. Yeah. Oh, now we need to get up. Can we use our knives again? No. Oh, don't give me this. You tease me to think I'm on the way. Doc Frankenstein, I'm not, a Q? A Q in which sense? I do, some game feedback streams that work on a queue system every other Monday, but this Monday I've been doing an interview with Tobor, who made this game, and now we're checking out his game after having a chat with him earlier. Okay, we can go up this way as well. But we don't have many... I worry about this. No. No! I literally... I'm not going to have enough to... Okay, they keep dropping some, which is good. This is the set. Is this the save point from earlier? Yeah, it is. I'm not too sure if you could move the chairs like that. No. Okay, so this is where we're going to hopefully try and climb out of this place. Now that we've learned. What? What? I thought I was jumping on his head. It might be because that platform stopped me from... Oh, that lever down here as well. Did I miss that earlier? Oh, I can't do anything about it until... That lever probably opens it. I can't... is that where the rock slide was? Maybe you have to fall from it from a great height to dislodge it? I wonder. I'll try it if this leads nowhere. Okay, you down as well. So I feel like we probably haven't been here then if this is the way that we got here. Oh no. Okay, we want to just grip onto the edge of this. Up we go. So we can't go up there. We might be able to just... no, I think we need to go here. Actually, no, I could have gone on there, silly me. Those knives. Ah, that's what I find difficult sometimes is the throw. You throw them unless you throw you. It's like you put them in the wood rather than throw them into the wood. Oh, this might open that switch actually from earlier. Might be more up here though before we jump back down. Actually no, I think we've come much further than earlier now. This pickaxe is doing alright as a weapon for me as well. I think I like the range on it and the speed is quite good. Oh, curse you! Is there something higher up here? Oh, maybe I was meant to use the block up here. That would have made sense. I pushed it off the edge instead, didn't I? Yeah, I agree. What did I just... Oh, I used an item accidentally. One of the fetish things. Alright, push this up this way. Now we can hopefully go up here. Yeah. I do have a sense, so I don't know where I'm going though. I know roughly. I feel like I haven't been here before. Oh no, no! So bad at this sometimes. There we go. Up we go. I feel like I'm trying to go upwards. Feels good because it feels like we're kind of in a cavern cave. Oh my gosh, that's a big old spider, isn't it? What? I don't know what hit me then. I wasn't even close. It fell. Okay, that's fine. We'll just thwack you that way. Ooh, okay, so we gotta do... Oh no, I used the wrong thing. It's fine, we kind of need to... Uh-oh, no, I meant to put it in the wood instead so we can climb up it. Uh-oh. Now what? Is that just to get back? It feels like we should be going up there. Yeah, I'm not too sure how to go do anything more up there. So we'll have to continue for now. Did I come up this way? I think I did, didn't I? Or did I come down? No, I did come up this way. Well, we killed the big spider at least, huh? Right, we'll try and get out of this cave anyway. We've been seeking an exit for some time. We could go down. We're going back the way we came at the moment. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything this way before we go back down. It feels like we're not getting closer to the exit if I'm going down. But I might be wrong. Oh yeah, we did come this way. Is there anything on this side? No, we didn't come here. I would remember this room. Oh, crikey. My axe. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, I felt like I had no chance. Once you'd fallen, it takes so much of your health. Okay, so we're done this way. I know where my corpse is. Let's go. Let's go. I might have lied. I thought it was this way. I felt my pickaxe should have hit him then as well. Let's change back to our better weapon. Is it this? Yeah. Maybe it was down then. He's having some bad luck now. He's being impatient as well. It's not helping matters. Oh, and also, isn't my essence going to be on the floor? Like in the... let's hope there's something that makes it not be in unreachable places. Because that would not be very satisfying. Alright, here we go. Don't attack. Oh, I can't believe it. So it does stay there, which makes it really... you get full health when you pick it up, but the invincibility timer is not long enough to allow me to get up. Oh, hold on. Maybe if I just hit down all of the ropes, I could just use them as platforms the whole way. I have to have a look at that. That might be the way. I might not be thinking about it properly. Rather than see it as like, don't cut them down. If we intentionally cut them all down and take us closer to the ground. Like that. Get back on it. Okay, now... I feel we need to go back and jump and throw that one. No! I don't want to die again. It's so harsh, this game. Where are you? Eat. Do we want to be going down? Is there anything up here? Oh yeah, we do want to be going down. Spider friend. Oh, it moves so fast. I'll chop up your friend to show you what sort of barbarian I am. Okay, we got some enemies of human variety. Just refreshing. Oh, okay, that hurt. No! Oh, crikey, I thought that was going to get me then. Oh. See the genuine fear. I just noticed the blue number that goes up when you kill him as well. Yeah, it's very retro feel Tobor was going for. It's kind of like Super Nintendo era, I guess. The knife adds a nice new dynamic. I like how it's like multi-purpose as well. You use it to attack, use it to chop things down, and you use it to climb. Really nice. No, and throw apparently. Oh my gosh. This is what I remember this game doing to me. Demoralizing me. We need to get out of this cave. Out of the cave. That's our main goal. Once we've done that, I can log off. I can say we played a successful chunk. But at the moment, it feels we're going to be in a death loop. Okay, keep going, keep going. So fine, we want to chop all these down. Oh, did you not chop that down? Oh my gosh. Platforming is so harsh. I think that might have been worth a bunch to sell earlier, so we'll take that. Just in case we make it out of here alive. At this point, I feel we're going to meet the same fate as the boy who died in here in the first place. Okay, they're both throwing their weapons. Oh, okay, I got hit. That was a harsh hit. Okay, one down. Nope. Okay, two down. We've remaxed our weapon. Was there like a save point or something? I think last time we went up and we died. Oh no, it was... Oh no, yeah, it was this bit, I remember. Do we have anything to eat? Yeah, you. I don't want to do it again. Okay, there, that's where we died last time. Alright, what's the... Yes, break it. Yeah, that's one mistake I make, I think. No! Okay, so attacking in the air means you're not going to grab onto the platform edge. I think that's the mistake I make. I'm so low on health. Spider's going to maul me now. Ah! Genuinely scared, but that it is great that it makes you feel very anxious about combat and that as well. Okay, where are we? I don't know. We might need that block for something, but for now, I think we're out. We made it out. We made it out, ladies and gentlemen. Crikey. Let's go back to town quickly, shall we? Yeah, that's the prison. We're not going back into there. Right. Back to the village. Crikey. That was far too challenging. Alright. What do you have for sale? Should we try and sell some stuff that we've got? did we have? Oh, can you repair stuff for us? Or do I have to repair it? Music's nice. Yeah, see, I remember these cost a bit of... you can get a bit of coin for these. Okay, that's good. Yeah, really nice music. Right, you, I met your friend. How goes the search? I went in there. I went in there. Or did I not find everything I was meant to find? Oh no. Did I not come into this area last time? Oh. Okay. So we rolled a kind of luck chance, is it? And he's going to give us... Take a key to the room. We didn't even have to pay and a drink. Look at that. We got ourselves a key. Come winter, these hills will be crawling with Borderman night raiders. Day or night makes little difference. You can hear the blighters are flogging a mile off. It's not good times, is it? Oh, greetings, barbarian. Let me know if I can get anything for you. So there's our room. We can spend the night, I'm guessing. Oh, we shouldn't probably go in his chambers, should we? That's how we get in trouble, probably. Oh. I feel like we're being a bit mischievous already. These are all our bed chambers, eh? No. Not ours. He gave us a... Where are we meant to sleep? Oh, is it? Where do we sleep? Oh, okay. Sleep mechanics aren't in yet. That's fine. It's fine. I got the room. I got the key for the room. That's what matters. That's the real victory. So, Tobor, was there more in the cave than finding the knives? I just want to make sure that I didn't miss something. Just because she still says that made me think maybe there was something I missed in there. Oh no, I don't have enough ingredients either, do I? Yeah. That sounds good to me. Alright, sweet. Well, in the fact that I am an hour and 20 minutes over the normal duration of the stream, we're probably going to have to wrap it up here. But, well, we fled the prison. We revisited the village, got to know the inhabitants, and then we went to destroy the treacherous-spitting raptor in the caves to find what remained of dear Gramleth. And now with those knives, it means that we should be able to get into here. However, we do not have time to explore fully, but let's just go and have a look at how pretty it is. Is a raptor boy? I went to the jungle at one point, Tobor, and the monkey was nasty. What the flip? I don't want to fight you, raptor. How much health do you have? Oh my gosh. You're going to kill me, aren't you? Okay, let's just run. That was a very noble battle. A very noble battle. A good way to finish, running away from a ravaging red raptor. Wise strategy. Run! Yeah, no, it was great though. It was good to get back into it and play for a while. So the main things that get me is I'm not very good at games. And so in a game like this when it's punishing, the things that punished me the most were walking into enemies. Like just walking into them. When I'm trying to get close enough to attack them. And there was a few times where I felt like I was kind of climbing up on a ledge, and in the time it took me to get up, like I'd get hit. I know you can attack fast if you press it when you go up, it seemed. But there was one or two odd occasions where it felt like I had not much choice other than to take damage, which was a shame. But other than that, though, the mechanics are solid. I also accidentally died right at the start and lost my shield and my spear, which made the tutorial stuff harder to do because of that. But yeah, really, really cool though. I like how mechanically solid it is. I like the depth of the control as well that you have. I love the multi-purpose use of the knives as well. We were saying that it's good for opening up Metroidvania part of the level, but also gives you an extra range combat kind of element. My favourite is -2. I don't know what happened. Sadness. But one day, Tobor, when you finish this game, I will complete this game. There you go. I've made the promise. I've made the promise here and now, with witnesses before me. Now I have to. Hey, thanks for being here.